Let's go. I'll be honest, I really do need to get a capture card at some point, because if I get a capture card, then I can do other games as well. But, yeah. I need to refresh that so it says that it's the right thing. There we go. There we go, got it. Let's steal everything. That's not nailed down. Yeah?
Ah, Bianca. All the aid's gonna be stolen. No!
Yeah. Yes, you are first.
Stop her!
Hunter, you're useless.
As usual.
And Bubba's stuck in the hole.
Okay, I guess he's less useless in this game compared to the second one.
He's still useless.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your
Either
Highness.
way, he's
Every last
useless.
one.
Excellent. Maybe
Second
you'll
game
amount to
could have
something
managed to
after all.
get ripped out.
Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Yeah, I prefer the original's voice actor for the sorceress. It sounds way more menacing. This version of the sorceress sounds like ass. Like, it does not work.
Ouch.
It doesn't have the same like impact.
No, it doesn't have the same impact. It's not as good as evil.
Where are the eggs?
Evil.
Came out on the other side of
Yes,
the dragon
and
world.
evil.
We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go.
Also,
Nobody
his
else
voice
can
is
fit
nowhere
down
near
walls.
as good as the original
Yeah,
anyway.
come on, let's go!
Really.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
Look. Smack.
Yeah, in the original, he stomps him with his foot, so someone knew what they were doing. Someone actually had to think about that. Do we do it with tail, or do we have to stop with the foot because of you know, the internet? That definitely had people think about it. I'm certain of that.
Hey,
Especially the
Bingo.
animators.
Yeah, that particular section in this world. Let's get the eggies.
You're the one in charge of
Instead of
rescuing
orb,
the
then
eggs,
talisman
huh?
says eggies.
How sad.
Yeah, a lot more
Look
this
here,
time as
dragon.
well.
If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear?
Bitch, I already have one.
I find very angry, and you won't like me when I'm
Yeah,
angry.
found it just right around the corner.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Hi, Pingo.
And I'm just gonna equip the power of the Mega Bonk to defeat them. The Mega Anti-Horny Bat.
I see money bags as scheming.
I'd just shoot him. I'd be like, die.
Yes.
And then steal all his money. And then spend it on plastic crack.
Crap.
Hey, I need my Warhammer. I need my Warhammer fix. I always need more. You can't stop me.
Whoa!
War never changes.
Yeah, and frolicking sheep. Sheep.
What the fuck was that glitch? You should, yeah, clip that. That glitched. Someone clip that. Just like, what the hell?
Okay, that's definitely a PC thing. That never happened in the console.
Oh, I've had glitches on the console version too.
Okay. Yeah, this game is a lot more buggier than the other two.
The other two are, yeah, this one did not get polished. This one was kind of rushed out. Like they I think they wanted to take longer, but then Activision was like, no, you only have X amount of time to take longer. We're already past our deadline, and I think the investors were getting pissy as well. And then I think that is also part of the reason, because they said, no, we want to polish the game and make it good, but they all got banished to the Call of Duty mines as well, because fuck you.
They brought in the Senzaru game to help with development.
Yeah, to help finish this one off, yeah. Senzaru I have no problem with, because they were the ones who did Crash, but they also did do some of the Spyro games as well. Although I think it was mainly Vicarious Visions who also chipped in a little bit as well, but then again that's because
There were like multiple companies that chipped in.
Well, with Crash it was both Senzaru and Vicarious Visions. Mainly Vicarious Visions, because Vicarious Visions did the Crash games after Naughty Dog. They did all the they did all the PS2 ones.
Vicarious Visions has like a history with Crash before they were like.
Yeah, they also worked with some of the Spyro games as well. I think they made the GBA. I think it was them who made the GBA Spyro games as well.
The GBA Spyro games, 3 of them were actually by Digital Eclipse. Only one of them were made by Vicarious Visions. Spyro Orange.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, that one.
That game was trash, and I have finished it, and I have finished Crash Purple. Honestly, the actual standalone ones, the standalone full-blown games are much better, although Attack of the Riptox is very questionable, because it's not really a Spyro game, more so than it is attempting to be a Spyro kind of RPG platformer kind of thing. It's kind of trying to be its own thing, and it doesn't really work so well.
Attack of Ranox, or are you talking about Legend of Legacy? Shadow of Legacy?
Shadow Legacy was full-blown an RPG. That was a Spyro RPG. That was fine, because it was completely an RPG. More so like an action RPG than anything else.
I recall that for the third Spyro GBA game by Digital Eclipse, that they actually wanted to go for an RPG kind of Spyro, actually, and would take an extra year of development to finish, but Universal said no, keep making Spyro within 1 year. So that's unfortunately the compromise was like with books that you collect, which is more or less just trinkets that unlock different things.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Universal had ruined, honestly ruined Spyro. I mean, look at that thing.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
You know what I'm talking about.
After all, I'm just doing my job.
That's how I feel about a Universal.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons
Oh yes,
then.
when
Name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see
It was
one.
during that time that it was
Dragons used to rule this
Fendi.
entire world, you know?
Fendi game.
Vivendi games, yeah, they try to. Vivendi games were like the big European one, and they were trying to acquire Activision. Irony is that they actually got acquired by Activision like years later.
After they left,
Wow.
Well,
mean,
as
in
soon
a
as
sense.
Activision acquired Blizzard, they were huge. They were the one of the most powerful game companies there.
At the time.
Yeah. Nowadays they're just trash.
Yeah, absolute.
Back then they used to be alright. They were alright. I mean, talking about the main reason I know about it is because of World of Warcraft. I mean, the talent changes. I didn't like the talent changes in at the end of Wrath, basically for Cataclysm. The story for Cataclysm was fine. The story was fine. The gameplay was fine. Then we got Miss Pandaria, which was also surprisingly pretty good. But then we got Warlords of Draenor, which everyone either says is amazing or was utter fucking dog shit. Me, I was indifferent, but it wasn't amazing to me. But I didn't hate it, I just could care less. Legion was one of those that I didn't actually play that much of. I kind of skipped that expansion, and everyone's like, it was one of the best expansions. I literally don't give two shits. Legion to me was just okay. It exists. We have artifact weapons. That's what pissed me off about it. It's like, it's an RPG. Please don't tell me I have to have the one mystical Yabba-Dubba-Zubba item per like character, or per and it was like you had 3 to choose from. 4 if you were a druid, based on your different specializations that you had in the game, which they changed talents. The 3 talent trees into specializations at the end of Wrath, because they thought, it'd be much simpler and easier for people to know and learn. And it was like, no, you just basically gimped it by saying we can select abilities at certain thresholds of levels. And it's like, okay, cool, but I prefer talent trees. I want to make my character the way I want to make it. I don't give a shit if it's good or bad.
Parts of the streaming process that makes things playing over time feel iffy and more iffy.
Oh.
We're not a team. Most people seem to disagree what Blizzard was thinking.
Yeah, a lot of people are not the biggest fans of it. Honestly, I'd say play Classic. Classic's better. Overall, it's better. It's the better experience, but they've got an added the WoW token to Classic as well. Which, I mean, I don't really care, because the WoW token in Classic, it's actually nowhere near as hard to make that level of money in Classic as it is to make that level of money the equivalent in retail. Because retail in Classic, it's like 10, 20k to make a WoW token, which is annoying. You do have to play the auction house more so and sell stuff to people more so than the retail, but you also had the ability to grind stuff and just sell enchants and that, sell enchants and actually sell gear. In retail, there's no fucking point in selling gear. There's like no fucking point. The stuff just gets, you just get better and better and better stuff. The crafted stuff has been ass for like forever. Even in Dragonflight, crafted stuff, it's better, but it's nowhere near as good as it could be. If that makes sense, as what it used to be like. Because crafted gear... Sorry, what was that?
I did play a fair amount of World of Warcraft, but in elsewhere rather than officially.
Private servers, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, just to try out how it feels.
I think honestly everyone's done that. I think everyone on this fucking planet has done that. And if you're turning around saying no, you haven't, and you're just a hypocrite. Because you probably have at one point or another. I
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
like-
know. One of my buddies plays on a Mr. Pandaria server, time locked server. Personally, honestly, I prefer it. I mean, I've got legitimate Wrath that I can play up to, so I play that. Retail, I'm just going around, just doing things like achievements and getting cosmetics and mounts and stuff. It literally doesn't even matter to me anymore. I just don't care about the story. I get to level 70 and then I'm just like, well, I'm not doing anything with my guild because guilds are fucking dead and they're fucking worthless in the game. The whole guild system where you'd get money for being a guild, it's only good if you're like a guild master and you have like people doing stuff, and then because we all know what every guild master does. The guild bank has money in it. You keep a certain amount in there for repairs for everybody, and then you nick the rest and use it for WoW tokens. Or what you do is you sell it to third-party websites. Or what you do is you buy the WoW. Or what you do is you sell the gold to trade to someone for a WoW token. Basically, you're trading WoW tokens that way. That's what a lot of people... And before anyone gets pissy with it, it's what a lot of people do, and as long as it's the trading the gold for the WoW token that's being bought out of it, because you're giving someone money seemingly for something, Blizzard can't really say shit, because Blizzard don't track that shit. They don't care. As long as they're making money off you, one way or another.
Yeah, oh, the wild token.
They don't give a shit. Yeah, they literally don't give a shit, even though gold trading is, that's basically RMT. That is like RMT, and it's been going on for like forever. It's one of the main ways that RMT happens these days, because Blizzard real money trade, but because it's through Blizzard, technically Blizzard are doing it, even though you're being the one paid for the gold, like flat out actually paid real money for it. Blizzard don't care because some other idiots paid £17 to get that, to basically get your gold, even if you've given it to someone else that is in someone else's hands. They don't give a shit. They literally don't care. They're like, they'd rather have the subscription fee or the WoW token or your money. They just want your money at the end of the day. That's Blizzard Entertainment for you. Money.
Yeah. In like, there've been like proposals or I guess thoughts on whether to have WoW to be free to play or just keep wrecking the cash because of subscriptions.
They're gonna keep it. They're gonna keep doing cash because Bobby Kotick wants money. He needs to remember. Bobby needs his 50th yacht. He needs that new yacht. Remember that. Oh, if there's some videos that I will at some point show people. Pretty much based on it, and they're funny. They're piss takes, but they are so fucking true about how the state of the game has been in the past and that, and still to a certain degree is. It's like, and people will say, oh, but these are old. Yeah, but the thing is, this is more of a history lesson of how the game was, because going past the expansions, I didn't give it after Legion. What was the one after Legion? Oh yeah, Battle for Azeroth, which was okay. I played a fair bit of it. I mean, it felt like how it's supposed to, you know, Alliance, Horde versus Alliance, even though I mainly played it on Horde side, not Alliance side. I've got a Horde character. I need to get into 70 at some point. At least on that server, I know on that server the guild that I'm in is alive. This isn't even a rant. We're talking about World of Warcraft and about Blizzard and how Blizzard used to be good and then became crap.
Yeah, it was like a tangent related topic because Vivendi Games, which used to own the Blizzard, and then got
no, I don't think Vivendi ever owned Blizzard. No, Vivendi, no, I'm pretty sure Vivendi never owned Blizzard, but Vivendi Games was one of the big, they were one of the big companies at the time. They were so especially in Europe. They wanted to buy Activision, but Activision actually refused their offer. They told them to piss off. They were like, "Well, no," because because Kotick didn't want to sell. Basically, he didn't want to sell because he didn't want to be owned by anybody else. He wanted to own them, not be owned by anybody else.
And then many years later, Vendy was trying to buy out Ubisoft.
And then got bought out by Activision instead. Yep, which is hilarious. They got bought out by Activision, the people they were trying to buy. The simple reason for it is because Activision had a lot more money at the time. Because they own Blizzard. The thing is Activision doesn't really make anything. It just makes monetization schemes. They don't actually make any games. Like Blizzard don't make any games that are past their their three or four IPs, and they seem to have neglected one severely at this point. I'm talking about StarCraft. That's been neglected big time.
Yeah, I've been called Total Biscuits constantly. Or what?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us because of cancer.
Yeah,
Fun times.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he was honestly he was one of the best shoutcrafters on the period.
I've watched some of their. I've watched a fair amount of their stuff, even with I wasn't much a fan of StarCraft. It made me.
I like StarCraft. Am I good at StarCraft? Hell no. Do I like it? Yes.
I go with the original StarCraft.
I've got the original and the remaster, and I've got everything for StarCraft 2. StarCraft was my college. Was my college years.
When I was younger, I didn't play the Warcraft RTS games or the StarCraft RTS.
Oh no, I've never played the RTSs. Honestly, at this point, I don't think I want to even attempt to touch them because I already know the story and I literally don't care about the RTSs. It's like I know a lot of people would turn around and say, "Oh my god, that's heresy! You need to play them if you're a fan of Warcraft, blah blah blah." And I'm like, okay, no, because they just simply do not interest me. And I know that kind of sounds like heresy, but it's like, eh. Speaking of heresy,
I guess.
Why is that even heresy? Why is that even considered heresy? If a game is not interesting you, why play it then?
Yeah, well, you know what fans are like, especially with their IPs and shite. They get kind of stupid over that crap. Speaking of heresy, did you know that StarCraft actually did get sued and did get a cease and desist by Games Workshop?
Yeah, I knew that story.
Yeah, it's because of the Terran Marines basically. They were like, they're too much like our Space Marines. We copyrighted the word Space Marines, and then they got slapped in the face and told, no, you can't copyright that. Why do you think Space Marines changed to adapt as the Starties? Because they can copyright that. It's because it's because they wanted basically anything to do with what's it on Warcraft? 40,000 on their belt. Yeah, literally, the lawyers were pretty much shitting themselves because they had people using the term Space Marines and they didn't like it because they're like, well, we invented it. It's like, no, you didn't. Starship Troopers technically came up with them before you. Starship Troopers came out before your company existed and before the game existed. You were out. You were making miniatures and that. I think I think Warhammer came out 76, 77. Starship Troopers came out a couple months before you, I think. If I remember correctly.
Besides, if you wish the future, Space Marines are going to be an actual thing.
Yeah, good luck. Because you're not gonna own the copyright on that when they're a real thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like trying to copyright Let's Play when it's more like a less a generic thing.
Oh, it wasn't even that. It was these idiots were trying to copyright the word react.
Oh yeah, that one.
Whoever those stupid idiots were. Oh, we're gonna copyright the word react. No, that's Oxford's English Dictionary word. You can't do that. Good luck, but you'll be laughed out of every single courtroom. Period. Lawyers will gladly take your money just to say I told you so. I mean, yeah, they will.
They will capitalize on your idiocy.
Of course they will. You're easy paycheck. Go fuck yourself.
The idiots. Monetization.
Yeah, well, that seems to be a big problem with a lot of things these days, especially video games. Monetization. I mean, I've seen how bad Diablo. Oh shit! I fucked up there.
Go get him.
I've got to try again. I curse you, Diablo 4. Yeah, but no. Diablo 4 did actually make. It's already made like a boatload of money, like already, because of people who just accept monetization, greedy monetization schemes. I've already like sunk so much money into it. It's like, no, you shouldn't be accepting this in video games. We should never have accepted microtransactions. To be fair, the problems I think the problem started with us allowing DLC. We should never have allowed DLC.
Hello.
God damn it, Bethesda.
Oh.
Okay, Draco.
Hey.
Yeah, we should never have. We honestly should never have allowed companies to allow DLC. It should have either been an expansion pack like PC, or it should be tough shit put in the next game.
Yeah.
Because that's what they used to do back in the day, and it worked. It actually worked most of the time.
Yeah.
Or release the bloody thing for free.
Yep. I agree with you 100% on that.
It's like, there are good games with good DLC, do not get me wrong. I mean, Doom Eternal was pretty good with its DLC.
It's amazing with it, in my opinion.
I mean, it's something I would pay for, honestly, because it was pretty good. But
it was.
There are a lot of games that I will turn around and say that shouldn't have been DLC. That should have been in the base game. That should have been free. There's way too many games that I'd turn around and say that about, and it's very, very annoying. It is when games are like that.
Yeah.
There's a giant chicken.
Chicken.
Yep. I actually have this game.
What, you have
Reignited?
You have the Reignited or the original?
Reignited.
I have both.
I never got to play the original, sadly.
I saw in the store the other day that when I was in the shopping center where I went to the model shop. They had oh shit. Oh, thank you.
Well, I never got to play the original or any of the Spyro Trilogy games. I never got to play any of.
You still not played them?
No, I never got to. Never had a PS5. I mean a PS.
That's
my bad.
PlayStation 1, yeah. It's understandable. I was PlayStation because my parents basically bought it because my dad was more. The main reason was my dad bought it because he was more interested in it. But unfortunately, then it kind of ended up becoming mine.
Yeah, I never got to play the Spyro games ever. I'm a huge fan of Spyro, don't get me wrong, I just never got to play them.
I'm the opposite. I never got to play Nintendo. I never got to play the Nintendo games, so most of the games all of you lot probably have grown up with, I've never played.
That's
I've
sad.
never played the Nintendo games, unfortunately, like the classics and that. I've played them a little bit, but I haven't played them that much. Same with the original Xbox. Not played it. I had PS2. Well, actually no. Original Xbox I've played a bit. I played my uncle's one that was modded. Every so often when we're over there, sometimes he has it, and that's that. I've actually offered to buy it off him because it's modded, but he don't want to sell it. So I'm like, I ain't gonna push the matter. I've asked him in the past. I said I'd be willing to pay about 200, 300 for the bloody thing.
Yeah.
Because it's modded, it's got so many. It's like got the entire library of the entire original Xbox library on it. And I was like, I will pay you good money for that machine. But it's like, nah, I don't want to give it up. It's like memories with it. So I'm like, oh, cool, that's cool, man.
Sentimental memories.
Yeah, pretty much. So I was like, nah, that's cool, man. I won't push the issue.
Right.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorcerer.
Oh well, I don't know if I think it was a friend of his who modded it. So yeah.
Pussycats.
Oh, thanks, but I think we
What's
should
that,
look
Boober?
after ourselves.
Oh, nothing.
Looking
Just
after this.
I think
Oh no, you threw glitter and confetti at me. I don't.
oh no,
give a
glitter
shit.
bomb.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Bruh.
God damn it, Tanta.
Yeah.
Bruh, you thinking with your dick.
Dick.
Bruh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He'd be thinking with the dick.
Yep.
He's falling for her. Oh no, it's love at first sight. The most common fantasy trope. Me. Murder me instead of me. Murder everything.
Yep.
Fireball.
Basically.
Yep, fireball to the butt.
Fireball the orphanage.
Oh gosh. Why? Yeah, why?
Well,
God damn it, Azric. Why?
cause
Yeah,
I'm
why?
evil. What they gonna do? They're just gonna grow up and end up becoming the BBEG's minions at some point or some shit. I did them a favor. I also did us a favor in the future. We ain't gonna deal with this shit. I'm sorry, they'd be easily swayed to the dark side. The only dark side you want is me.
Help.
That sounds like Bane.
Yeah.
What, I sound like Bane?
No, what you said sounds like Kane.
Yeah, no, I said that sounds like Bane's in terms of motivations.
Ah.
Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck was that?
I had to.
God fucking damn it. I don't want to get copyright strikes at the ass. No, that literally, that's been the problem with a few of the parts, especially like with video game music on YouTube. If I've gone AFK for more than like 30 seconds and that, it kind of, certain bits get claimed and then I have to upload the video, mute the parts that have that audio, and then it's like, what was the point?
Yeah.
It's either I do that, or I can't get monetization when I get to that point on YouTube.
Demonetization is your probation.
Pretty much. I mean, I can't get monetized at all at the moment anyway, because I need to reach 2 things on YouTube. I need to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, and I need to have a minimum of 4,000 hours watched in the last year on my YouTube
Can I just
channel.
say this? Fuck you, Moneybags.
Ow.
Right?
Paywall.
Paywall, yeah, pretty much. He's the physical embodiment of Patreon or Patreon.
Yeah.
Which I do
But
not
am I
actually
right?
have. I do not actually have one because if I was using a tip jar, I'd use Ko-fi or something. an actual
Play
tip
the right
jar.
way, say fuck you, moneybags.
Yeah, but like Patreon, I don't think would work for me if we were talking in the terms of that because I'd have to constantly do stuff for people, and since people are actually paying me at that point, it's like the constant stuff. It would get stressful.
Yeah.
Because I basically promised to have to do X amount per month, and it's like, oh God, why? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to like make promises that I can't potentially keep because of work or my mental health.
Yeah, the Suns.
Yeah.
I remember doing this. This one was a pain in the butt, kind of.
It was a bit tricky when I played it the first or second time. It was good.
It is fun, but tricky.
It's a bit of a trial and error, honestly.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's piss easy. As a kid, it wasn't. Nowadays, I can do it actually blindfolded.
Well,
no, I am not
try
blindfolded.
doing it for your first time ever.
Yeah, I will admit it was difficult.
Yeah,
but then again, I played this game back when I was like, I don't even remember when I was like, I'd say 5 or 6. So,
yeah, but yeah. I played it just a couple days ago, and man, was it hard for me to do this part.
Well, if you're not used to the controls or you're not used to the game, then yeah, I can understand
I was playing it on Steam.
That's what I'm playing it on.
That was my very first time playing it ever.
Yeah, well, I'm playing it keyboard and mouse on Steam, so.
Okay.
Honestly, the hard sections of the game were, where the heck do I go?
Also, I've seen gameplay of this, and I gotta say, what looks like the hardest part to me is the forest.
The forest? What do you mean?
The rainforest.
I'm trying to figure out what level that is.
Basically where the tracks, the running tracks with the trees.
Oh, treetops. Yeah, I managed to do that. I managed to do that in a couple with only a couple of deaths. As I've done it quite a few times.
But the first game.
Yeah, but younger me would never have figured that out. But then again, younger me was freaking stupid. Like, I mean, stupid. I was dumb as a brick.
Don't we all?
Yeah, this is what they
important.
kind of learn. Let's be honest. Going on to that point, like, and I'm gonna bring up classic World of Warcraft again here. We all used to be so fucking bad at that game back then. Now, when they re-released Classic WoW, they're like, holy shit, how is everyone doing everything so quickly, and this stuff was supposed to take so long? It's cool. We got better at the game, asshole.
Yeah, it's called we did it a long time ago, so we know what to do now.
It's cool we got good, you know, what you all want to say.
That walkthroughs and countless guides available that were made years ago that's not relevant.
It's not even that. It's because of all the hours that people played on private servers.
Yeah.
It's because of that. It's because of theory crafting, playing the game on private servers and all that shit. It literally is because of that. I'm not even joking. And they don't want to admit those things exist, and that's why we're better at the game. But it's like, yeah, we are because of that. Because, you know, go fuck yourself. Maybe if you made a product that was actually worth a damn, and, you know, you gave us this shit earlier, this wouldn't be a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, no. You're Activision. You need to basically sell your own grandma for $1.
Yeah, they do.
There's that quote that was said that more or less says out of context, you think you do, but you don't.
Right?
Yeah, that was Blizzard a couple of years ago at BlizzCon a while back. I'm just like, every time I hear that quote, I'm like, yeah, but Blizzard, you don't get to dictate what we the players want when we're the ones paying you, and you get everything wrong every single freaking time. At that point, you don't have the right to dictate what we think what we want, but we don't know what we want. When we clearly do, and you can't deliver, and you constantly miss the mark.
Thank you. Finally, someone that agrees with me on that.
Oh, I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it for years, basically, ever since Wrath of the Lich King. I've been saying it, and ever since that quote ever came up, I've been like, yep. And this is why big corporations are not your friend, and you should never trust them.
Exactly. Thank you.
Because they only care about one thing and one thing alone.
Money.
Yeah, the bottom line. And if you ain't giving them money, they don't want to know you.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're not giving us money? Well, screw you.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the case. That's the case for every business in existence.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
like,
it's
fuck
kind
you,
of
I'm not gonna do
technically the
anything for
case.
you.
I mean, it's kind of technically the case for me on Twitch. It's like, hey, I'm doing this as a hobby to show off my hobbies, but I'm also technically doing it. Did I really miss gems on that world? What the fuck? But I am also technically doing this to have more money to improve my own life, and I know, and mainly to buy my hobby supplies.
Yeah.
It's mainly for that. And I know that people are going to get annoyed with that and say, oh, so you're just actually doing some money, and it's like, technically, yeah, I kind of am. But I'm not.
But think about it, he has no other way of getting money.
Yeah, but it's a way to supplement my income, because my income is freaking trash. Because the company I work for doesn't want to pay me. Like, you know, every other freaking company on this planet.
And plus, his company pays him a lot less.
Then they should be paying me. I should be, at this point, in all honesty, I should be a team leader. But unfortunately, I have
until someone quits.
Yeah, until someone quits, leaves, or gets promoted, or I go to another store. If I ever go to another store, then I won't do that. And honestly, going to another store is probably the only way I'm going to get a pay raise, because it'd be the only way I probably get to increase the contracted hours on my contract. But that's not going to happen for a while, because my mental health is still fucking shit.
Because of people.
Because of the general public. It's literally because of the general public. In general, because the general public are crap. And when you have to deal with them day in, day out, on, off, on, and on, day on and off, and literally all you're able to do is eat, sleep, work, and that's literally all your existence is. For a large,
that will drive me crazy too.
For a large majority of your life, because you literally do not have the money to go out, you literally do not have the money to hang out with friends, you don't have the money to do a lot of stuff. The only thing that you can do...
time.
Yeah, you don't have time, and the only things you can do already cost a lot of money as well, on top of that as well. So it's like...
Yeah.
Well, they better start these things that I'm taking, that my hobbies are, they better start making me some goddamn money so I can start going out and doing other shit with my friends.
Yeah.
Ow, you asshole. Only Quistis is allowed to have a whip.
Yep.
That's Final Fantasy VIII, by the way, which at some point I do plan on playing on stream.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, I plan on playing through every Final Fantasy game on stream. I've done two like forever ago. That is. The Final Fantasy games are games I do plan on doing on stream, but I'm not going to play all of them in freaking order, or once after the other. No way in hell. Because I can tell you, I've finished one. I've not finished the original. I've finished two. I know what happens at the end of the original. I know what happens at the end of all of them. I've never finished 3, and the version that I've got of 3, the Pixel Perfect Remaster version is a remake of the absolute original on NES, which we never got in the West. Our Final Fantasy 3 is actually Final Fantasy 6, and our Final Fantasy 2 is actually Final Fantasy 4.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, and the original Final Fantasy we got was the original. And then we got 7. Oh god, is 7 overrated. Yes,
It is.
It is a masterpiece of its time. Yes, it is an amazing freaking game, but it is so freaking overrated and overhyped by fanboys. It's not. It's not funny. It's like, look, Oh, sorry.
Upon me, it's because like it's their first time playing Final Fantasy VII, and it's like
it's the first 3D Final Fantasy VII. They pushed the engine. They pushed the PS1 as far as they could at the time with what people knew. And I know a lot of people go, lol, those polygons look like ass, and it's like, yeah, they do. To today's standard, but
definitely
today. pre-rendered backgrounds that were a huge that ended up becoming a massive staple in a lot of like PS1 games like Dino Crisis, Legend of Dragoon,
Resident
Evil has been the main one. A lot of Final Fantasy games, a lot of JRPG, well, all the Final Fantasy games, a lot of JRPGs. Actually, to be honest, quite a few 2.5D platformers as well.
Yeah, and wanna know what I hate? People who judge games based on graphics, and when their graphics are bad, say, "Oh, the game's horrible." I'm not playing that game because it's horrible because the graphics are bad.
That's the problem, though. People judge games purely based on graphics these days, and that's not how you
don't
should
know
be
if
doing that.
Right.
The only way to judge it for the graphics is if it hinders the gameplay significantly.
Yeah, and I could tell you there are a lot of games that have really, really pretty graphics, but because they're not optimized, it ruins the game because it ruins frame rates. You have to have frame rates at a minimum of 60 frames per second. I'm sorry. And this includes consoles. This is what pisses me off for consoles. You can do that at the expense of graphics.
Yeah, for this one, I think you have to talk to the Tiki Villager, I believe.
No, I just need to hit him. I hit him, and then he you don't actually have to talk to him. And then he activates the supercharge, which then you don't actually have to do that, and then you can just smash everything.
Jim.
Okay.
Let me smash.
Yep, Jim.
So we're going in. Final Fantasy VII. It's because at the time Square, I guess, broke away from releasing games on Nintendo because Nintendo 64 and cartridges, and
they were. It was more so. It was the storage limitations.
Yeah.
They wanted to make bigger worlds, better stories, better characters, along with the better hardware, and everything. And it's not because that they themselves wanted to, you know. And it wasn't. And in their case, back at the time, it wasn't because, oh lol, we can make this game look amazing because graphics will sell it, and then basically we stick in on everything else. No, they actually made everything worth it. Now.
Yep.
Nowadays, it's, oh look, pretty graphics, lol, MTX, oh look, cash store, shitty DLC.
RTX.
Well, MTX, microtransaction.
monetization.
And, monetization, microtransaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all it seems to be these
games.
days. That's all it seems to be these days in video games, and it annoys me.
Same.
That's why most of the games that I play these days are, they're indie games. A lot of the games I play are indie games, save for a few games from my childhood, e.g. like Spyro and that, because Spyro was made by a AAA developer and was actually good.
Yep.
I'm not saying everything that the developers make is trash, but 90% of the time, these big, like 99.9% of the time, these companies just make trash just to make money. Like the new Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it looks pretty. It's probably going to be riddled with bugs, and it's probably going to play like ass.
Yeah, because, let's face it, they're going to release it day one. Yeah. They're going to release it. Day one was not finished.
Yeah, exactly. Day one patch, which you're going to spend like the majority of that day patching the game. Then you're gonna move on to the what am I thinking of? The microtransactions, and then the gameplay is basically just going to be a copy paste of the previous game, because that's all Ubisoft seems to be able to do. All they seem to be able to do is make the same game over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Just looking slightly different. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, but that's not fair, Ubisoft makes amazing games. All the Far Cry games, past Far Cry 3, they've all been the same fucking game, just a different story. That has been crap.
Yep.
And then you've had Assassin's Creed past the second game, which has all been basically the exact same game, and then has turned into the open world fucking game that's trash.
Yep.
Ever since, it's like, don't tell me that Ubisoft can make a game. The only new games that Ubisoft has made that are actually good, are the Mario and Rabbids ones. They're like the only ones, and that's because of Nintendo. Because Nintendo would fucking lambast them completely if they messed it up. If they made something crap with Mario.
Yep.
And I mean, look at 3DO and the Philips CDI. I mean, isn't that proof enough? Isn't that proof enough of what Nintendo will end up doing to you?
Yep.
They'll simply just kick you to the curb. They don't care.
Yep.
Considering that, like, they had suffered like quality before, during the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, well, quality assurance, quality control wasn't as big back then as it is now, and even now it's still meh. Because we're looking at companies who release crap 24/7. Also, Steam was also another thing that annoys me because... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button there. But nah, Steam is also another thing that annoys me, is because they allow so much shovelware and crap on there. Like, it's all Unity knockoffs, like asset flips and crap, and it's just trash.
The thing is, like, so here's the thing with Steam. They did used to more or less gatekeep certain games and not realizing that there were developers that had the games that wanted, whether or not it's quality or not is
It's like a lot of people. There are a lot of developers now on there, and now anyone and their mother, as long as they pay the $100 fee, the $100 fee to become a producer for Steam.
Yeah.
You literally can put whatever you want on there. Now, it's great for a lot of people who have like ideas and stuff that they wanna make. Like, there are a lot of people out there who should be on there, on the platform.
But can they afford it? No.
But there's also a lot of people that shouldn't be on the platform because all they make is crap.
Yep.
It's more so that, like, there's some games that didn't think they had an audience but realized wrong. So they just opened the floodgates more or less, but because that's,
I mean, the biggest
what people want.
I have to say the biggest issue with the asset flips, especially with Valve's open door policy, especially with a lot of games, is the fact that they allow a lot of adult games on it, and it's not something that necessarily should be on the platform.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying there aren't good ones that actually have gameplay, but most of them will just either end up being visual novels, or they end up being honey pop.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've never played these games. I do not want to fucking play these games. Simple as that.
Me either.
I got no interest in that. Look, visual novels I got interest in, but not the adult ones, which all tend to be furry as well.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I guess, but could you just not make an actual game that's worth a damn?
Right?
Like, if you're gonna make a visual novel, make a game.
Yep.
And don't make it end up like a Morius or something, like from just on effects.
Yep.
I think those kind of games should exist, if only because there
Look,
isn't
freedom,
much of a
look, freedom of speech
like,
and everything, yeah.
It's just that there's other like crap games that when I look up, it's like, no, this is just complete asset flip.
Yeah,
The
those
games that you mentioned
shouldn't be
are
allowed.
gold compared to that.
Yeah, there is a night and day difference, I will admit that, between certain things, but there are games
Yeah, like
that...
slider puzzles.
No.
So many stupid slider puzzles that are just
They also end up just being adult furry images on top of it as well, which is the slider puzzles for that stuff. But it's not really and I'm only saying that based on like the memes and stuff that friends joked about on Discord. But it's, again, not a topic I want to fully dive into, because it's not something that I fully know anything about, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I know my stream is rated 18+, but that's mainly because I don't necessarily want minors, because I don't want to get into trouble later on should I become popular with minors and they steal mummy's credit card and they start throwing mummy and daddy's money at me and then I start getting a million chargebacks. It's like, yeah, sure, take your money, but you know, I don't want you to be charging me back because I hella can't afford to pay that back. I'm a broke ass bitch 90% of the month.
Yeah.
I'm surviving on basically government money. I'm not even joking about this. Government money paid for my disability. I'm basically surviving on disability, and I'm surviving on wages which are crap, which only go up once a year. So yeah, that's the main reason why I say it's 18+, because I don't want to deal with kids giving me money. It's like, look.
And then their parents saying, "Oh, that was my child. Give me my money back.
Give me my money back, charge, and then do a chargeback." It's like, well, if they've subbed for Twitch Prime or they've spent money via Twitch Prime, or whatever on Twitch, yeah, you ain't getting that money back. And you can't tell me I have to pay you that money back because I'll be like, "Oh, your problem's with Twitch, not me." And legally, Twitch isn't gonna pay you shit. They'll just tell you should parent better. They literally don't care because it's not their job. It's also not my job to raise your kid properly.
Yeah.
I can't control your kid from stealing your wallet or something and doing that. Oh, but the content you play, but it glorifies it. Okay, so maybe I play a game that has the ability to steal stuff in it. It doesn't mean that I'm telling your kid to go and steal stuff. Secondly, they shouldn't be necessarily watching it. Age ratings exist for a reason. You should actually be a parent and watch what your kids are doing on the internet. And if you don't like the content that I'm playing and that, and you don't think that your kids should be watching me, then, you know, be an adult, be a parent, and actually tell them no and restrict it.
Right?
That's why it's marked to 18+. That's why it's marked for mature audiences only. Not that it means jack and shit. It's just to cover my own ass. Because if you say you're underage, if you're under the age of 18 and you're watching my stream, I'm terribly sorry, and you turn around and say that you're 16 or 17, you're being banned. Because I ain't taking the risk. It's like, I'm sorry, but nope, you said you're underage. I have to take that at face value. Get out of here.
Yeah, and if you're a parent and you keep your kid restricted till even after 18+, you're a dick.
Yeah. Well, we all know we all in here know why you're saying that, but yeah, just in general, yeah. Then, look, if someone needs that extra bit of care because of that, because they actually have a full-blown disability, or it's like really, or they like have something like is really bad, like a physical thing that requires them to have a care in that's fine. But as long as, but if they're mentally capable enough, you need to respect that.
Yeah. Like, if they can, like, if they're old enough to make their own, like, if they can make their own choices, don't restrict them to everything. Don't restrict everything they do.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not gonna work.
Oh man, oh my goodness, keep bapping, bap.
Yeah, that's not gonna bloody work. I need to just grab my, my Desert Eagle. Speaking speaking of Desert Eagles, there's a game that I play a lot, 7 Days to Die. It got a huge update. It actually, even on the experimental version, and Jesus Christ, is it actually quite difficult now.
I bet.
They've changed the difficulty of a lot of things. They've changed how easy it is to get better like tools and weapons and stuff. You're lucky if you're lucky. I mean, you can still find stuff in the real world, but you're then relying on RNG, and everything is now dictated with how difficult it is based on a skull level. If that makes sense.
No level.
It's basically how deadly the thing is.
Much more harder.
Yeah, and if it's in particular biomes, it gets harder because the difficulty increases even further.
Okay.
So yeah, it's mainly I want to I do want to stream that, as I said. Ipe wants to play it again, so we might play it on stream.
Nice.
But yeah, pretty much. As long as you're on my friends list and you're interested in playing and joining, and
I've never played it before.
it's on Steam. It's just your typical It's a survival game with zombies and such.
Huh.
There are a couple of zombies that are a little bit questionable, like the stripper zombie in that.
What?
Yeah, there's a stripper zombie in it. I say questionable, it's not, but the game is rated 18, so you can't really argue them for that. But it's not showing.
Yeah.
It's not showing anything. It's just like it's just her outfit basically being torn to shreds, pretty much. That's pretty much it. That's like the worst part of it, like that. Otherwise,
okay.
it's not adult. I wouldn't even say that game's adult at all. I mean, the worst part of it is maybe the zombie dogs. Is maybe the model of it, because it looks like it's got a dick. It doesn't.
What?
But it looks like it because of how they've modeled the body, and honestly, it's a little weird. But I don't pay too much attention to it because I'm just like, it's a zombie dog. It's trying to kill me. I'm going to kill it.
Zombie.
But yeah, I have noticed that, and I'm like, okay, I know you're trying to go for realism, but maybe that's a little bit too realistic.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, maybe that model design needs to change. But
yeah,
it's not explicit, so you are allowed to stream the game.
Okay.
It's not on the list of you're not allowed to stream stuff.
Okay.
I mean, they have a full-blown list of games you can't do on Twitch. Like, I mean, and it's a pretty long list too. Yeah, it's a pretty long list too. I mean, there's some Doom mods. There's some Doom mods on there that you can't do.
I bet.
Well, I mean, there's the obvious one that you can't do. That's on there.
Yep.
But then there's some other ones. It's the most. There's the Moon mod, which is racist as fuck. That's the only way to say. That's the only way to say it. It's racist as fuck.
Yep.
And then you've got Grezzo 1 and Grezzo 2, which are banned for religious reasons, I think. Yeah, they're banned for taking the piss out of Italians and Christianity, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know, and I don't really care because I'm never gonna play them. Yeah. I hate the boat controls so much.
I bet.
They're bad, like really, really freaking bad.
I bet.
That was okay, actually.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Silent.
Hello, Silent.
What's up?
Azric streaming the Spyro. Spyro.
I'm gonna turn. Oh no! I'm not taking missiles off the ass. I don't like how the boat
Reignited.
drives. It drives bad. The controls are bad. This is what I don't
Yeah.
like about the third games in most 90s video game series.
Yeah, as we're explaining the Spyro Year of the Dragon Reignited Trilogy right now.
Gotcha. Alright, hold on. Let me.
I don't care if you hit me. Oh, you're trying to repair yourself and I have no ammo. If I had ammo, I'd blitz you.
Yep.
Give me oh, I so hate these ass controls.
Who doesn't?
It's like every 90s freaking game, early 2000s kids game. Here's a vehicle section, here's a turret section.
Yeah, it's a.
How about
I'm gonna be
no?
honest,
Yeah.
We don't want this in our games. We never wanted it. Crash is
Right.
just as bad. Crash 3 is just as bad. Crash 2 started it with the jetpack at the beginning, at the end
Yep.
of Crash 2. Like, the jetpack
Yep.
was okay, but my god,
just-
that boss fight was trash.
Yeah.
the end one. Crash 3. I have actually a tidbit on that. On the. Did you know? There's going to be no platforming in Crash 3.
What?
They
Yeah.
wanted, yeah, they wanted to. They wanted to just do it as a vehicle game,
Yes.
but then but Universal got shot down. Like Naughty Dog said no.
Good.
Yes. So
It's,
they
it's
had
because it was the big new thing in the 90s. It was like, how about no? Do not want.
Thank you. Right?
The platforming is like the main reason.
Well,
Alright,
no,
let's see.
that was the problem in most of the the late 90s, early 2000s, you know, games
Yeah.
with the with platforming. It's you literally had all that stuff, but then you also had you had they trying to all be edgy and gimmicky, and they were trying to copy pop culture. I mean, the reason Crash has that motorcycle jacket, and that it's ripping off Terminator. It's ripping
Yeah.
off Terminator 2.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all. I thought it was just.
Oh, this one,
it's
this
just cool.
challenge.
Just a
I
cool
remember this one.
thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a reference. I thought it was like, oh, you're just being badass and cool. That's
No,
fine.
it's a reference to Terminator 2. It's like so many games use that. It's not funny. Yeah, you have to tackle
Yeah.
all the guys.
You know,
and,
like considering like how I see things differently from people. Like that's entirely new info.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
easy. The
Oh,
whole
and
game
Sar?
is easy.
Yeah.
Earlier they had a dragon with my name in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my IRL name.
Nice.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying what name it is because it's on Twitch right now.
And
That's all
I'm
good.
pretty sure a lot of my viewers know my real name because my brother has been on my stream. So when I've been playing games with Aaron, they say my real bloody name.
Ah.
I don't mind people saying my real name.
I literally don't care because there's like nothing you can do with my real name.
Yeah,
You're
sure.
gonna,
As
what,
long
you're
as
gonna
they
look
don't
me
know
up.
your
You're gonna
middle
look
and
me
last
up
name.
and see where I live. Whatever. That just means you're creepy.
Yeah, as long as they don't know your middle and last name, that's okay.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to do anything with mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of my friends currently are now playing 7 Days to Die because of the.
I've heard that one's. Yeah, I heard it's had like an update or whatever.
It's had a massive
experimental.
experimental
Yeah.
update. Are you telling me there's
Gotcha.
something here, but there isn't anything here? Right. Okay. Where?
Maybe up there.
Oh, it's got to be above. It's got to be above. Yeah, I'm missing
Yep.
gems. If I've not been up there, then I'm missing something.
Yeah, I got my bearded dragon Rex with here is with me as usual.
Nice.
My cat is fucked off outside as usual.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay. Alright. No, I think I know what's happened with this level. I've got to exit the level and come back in. Fucking PC glitches. Don't you just
Yeah.
fucking love
Is
it?
that what it is?
Yeah, it happens every so often.
Yeah.
then the gem has fallen out of the level. So I need to reset the level because it's a gem that's inside the enemy, inside an enemy. So I need to
Go back in. Oh nope.
no, I can go back in the level. Don't worry. So I need to
It's
go
at
back
100% complete.
No, this level's 100% complete. The other one isn't. I'm missing gems.
Okay.
Let me prove it. Yeah, 99%. I'm missing 3 gems.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's like
I didn't know gems could fall out of the world. I've never had it happen in the first 2 games.
They can in this version.
Neither.
They can in this game.
The PC version.
The PC version is a port, therefore it did not get enough polish when it was released, and it's not been updated since.
I know, I played both the first and second games in full on PC as well, and I had no issues.
Yeah, the only sad thing for me
there's
is I
one
never
gem that
ever
we
got
found.
to play the games. Ever.
Hmm.
I never got to play the Spyro games because we never got PlayStation.
Yeah, we never got the games in general. We had a PlayStation, but it was mainly my sister's.
Whereas I'm the opposite. Never had Nintendo.
I grew up
And
with
as I
Nintendo.
said, that's sad.
See what I mean? The gems fell out the wall.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
It is bullshit. It is some bullshit when that happens.
Yep.
But, you know.
Yeah.
I've
It's not that bad at
I've
least,
got
though. It could be
food.
worse.
I need to eat food. I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat temporarily.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just had my breakfast, so I'm good.
Yeah, so did I.
I just,
had
just woke
blueberry.
up, so we're slept again.
My noms.
It's okay.
Considering it's 6 PM over here.
It's
That's
11:56 here.
10 a.m. my time.
Ah. Well, it's pretty much almost 12 here for me. Yeah, Sparks.
Yep.
I think Spyro was originally supposed to be green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blend in the grass.
Yep.
Yeah. I love the island animations in this game.
Yeah.
Cuties.
Yep. That's right, Whoopi. Oh. So are you as well.
Well. I mean, I have a Spyro avatar
Yep.
on Discord.
Yep,
Oh,
and you're a
mine's
cutie
just
in
my
general.
Sona.
Yep. And Sarn, you're a cutie as well.
I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry and evil.
Evil.
I purged evil from you.
Nah, fam. That ain't happening. I'm staying evil forever.
Next.
Being a cutie as always.
Yep.
Nice. Snuggles the Whoopi.
Hey.
Okay, so I've got the boss to do next. I'm still eating though.
Okay.
Buzz.
Buzz is
Right?
pretty easy. It's the second boss.
annoying.
It's the second boss which is hard, especially in the original because of the adaptive difficulty. Other than that, the rest of the game was piss easy. If we had adaptive difficulty, I'd definitely gone the hardest setting because I've been 100% in all levels.
Yeah.
I think wish there's like a way to like permanently have it in hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That would be nice. I think you can do it by opening the console and setting it on here now. But I'm not sure if this version of the game has adaptive difficulty.
Not sure.
It should have adaptive difficulty, otherwise like
I mean, somebody could go look it up.
Hello?
Pingu. And then vanish.
Ninja.
Nah.
Ninja vanish.
Yep.
Pingu.
Ha. I don't know.
He deliberately
It's
did
more because you sort of a smoke bomb, then you vanish.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, Gonzo's made a new mobile game.
Huh.
Yeah, Gonzo
Oh,
SSM. That guy. The animation guy.
Mm.
I'm sorry, a lot of his animations are funny, but they're also kind of adult and some of them a little bit racist.
Mm.
But then again, what isn't a little bit racist these days?
I know, right?
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, here we go.
But it's dungeon.
They've come to kick your ass into bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum.
Carefully, you stupid girl.
Yeah.
I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
And why haven't you given me the crystals?
Scare 'em off, Your Highness. I'm not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic!
Use your head, you dumb shit.
With a monster and eliminate him!
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat.
I love how a kid's game is like, kill them.
Let's see what we got here. This ought to do it.
Somebody died.
Oh yeah, that thing.
She needs to stop doing that.
Come here.
She really does. Considering he's the one paying for internet.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What the devil?
And this is a Carl Gustav. Boom. I win.
When I heard the sorceress was
Failing
planning
that,
to
this is a
ambush
bolt
me,
gun and
I
I'm
got
gonna
here
keep
as
shooting
fast as
you.
I could.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love the music in this arena.
To be fair, all the music's
It's
amazing.
raining. It's scary. Oh yeah.
I think I have the original music, so I have basically the Stuart Copeland music.
For the third game, Stewart actually got also some outside help.
I know that. But
And
most
some
of it was done by Copeland.
I do ponder how much.
Bruh.
because-
I think there needs to be a glitch compilation.
I completely missed what even happened, to be honest. I was
He
looking
got
away.
stuck.
The boss
He got
just rolled in
stuck.
place.
He got stuck
Oh.
in place.
The boss just rolled in place instead of doing that. rolling
Oh,
attack.
gotcha.
Yeah, if someone could clip that, clip it. It's like all the glitches in this. This game's just glitchy, but there's a lot of other games that I've played that are glitchy.
Yeah.
DBZ Kakarot was very glitchy, like especially when people were talking after doing stuff.
Yeah.
They'd be defeated on the floor, but then they'd just slide off the fucking screen. No, I'm serious, that used to happen a lot. Ow! Die, punk. Okay, you think Wall of Fire is stopping me? I just hit you with the Kamehameha. I mean, you're already in the punk.
Just blast him with some ice lasers.
That didn't work.
It didn't work.
Oh no, I'm gonna breathe fire. Nope. What the hell? That didn't even touch me.
Oh, I saw that.
Just die already.
There we go.
Just get it.
No, not.
Well, that fucked up.
Ah!
That never happens. It's the fucking camera angle on the controls. That's what it is. The controls are not good. I'm not the biggest fan of these controls because it's if I move the keyboard. Yeah, it's like you can't just dodge out the way. Because you can't just roll out the way because then he just does some. He just keeps coming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even. Yeah, you can't dodge it. It's just. Normally you can dodge it. I don't give a shit at this point. Just die already.
No, I think I like dodge all of that myself. I don't think you like not dodge it. Also, I guess one thing that I guess that I don't really like, but it's more like a visual and like a feeling thing. Is like the bosses, how they roll is like
how about no?
It doesn't feel exhilarating.
You're not knocking me off the edge, boy. Eat lava, punk. Whatever, as long as I beat him, who gives a shit? I never said I was good at video games. Really? I didn't even need to charge that, bruh. Fuck you. I know how to beat you, as I said. Get a rocket launcher. Boom.
Yeah. Or just do a King Dodongo on him from Zelda.
Bombs, you want it? It's yours, my friend.
Did the game just... Oh, I thought the game froze.
No, it did not freeze. What it is because I alt-tabbed out because I needed
You alt-tabbed, gotcha.
Yeah, I needed to change one of the screens. Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem with this game. Windowed or full screen, it kind of just... It's pretty fucky, it is.
Yeah.
It's, I'd say honestly it's a port issue, because on the console there isn't so... You don't really have these issues, obviously.
Hmm.
Well, obviously because it's console, so, you know.
Okay, Dragon.
Okay, Dragon, no one cares. I ain't got time for this shit. I got a game to stream. Oh, the underwater controls are ass as well. I don't like these.
I love the water stuff too much to even be bothered. I just adapt.
Since you don't, again, I guess you don't like the blue tent went underwater. That wasn't a thing in the original.
I like it.
That tends to be a thing in blue tint tends to be a thing that's more of a modern thing now when you're in water.
Yeah, I don't
It's like
like
it
that,
doesn't look like that, but oh, it's super realistic. It looks like that. No, it freaking doesn't. Have you even gone underwater before?
I know, right? It depends.
Depends on the water, depends what's in the water, depends basically mineral content, type of water, etc, etc.
Yeah.
It just feels like Just it feels like, oh, it feels dull.
Most
being
water is
underwater.
water and is painful on your eyes. Because it's an irritant, it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But your water is blue, says who? Says AAA developers. I say AAA developers, go fuck yourself.
I know, I agree 100% at
You
this
don't
point.
get to dictate what is what to me, only I can do that. For I am the great Cornelio. No, I'm not saying the other part. Not on stream. I'm the great Cornelio. Do not know who I am? What do you mean you do not know who I am?
Are you threatening me?
Yep.
Nuclear war activated. Frickin' Ren and Stimpy. I honestly did not watch that show when I was growing up.
I didn't either.
No, a lot of Nickelodeon I did not watch when I was growing up. I mean, honestly, I can tell you the Nick shows that I did watch were a little bit of Hey Arnold, Doug, yeah, whoever. Oh, if that's Disney, God, I hated that show. Was ass. Now looking back at that show, it was so bad. Yeah, there was quite a few shows I watched when I was a kid. The main ones, honestly, the main stuff that I watched when I was a kid, to be honest, most of it was Pokemon, Digimon, Metabots. There was a lot of it was anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! Also Gundam Wing, which you'd think would be too above me, but no, my uncle had. Basically, and still has all of Gundam Wing on VHS and DVD, and now Blu-ray. Yes, we've both watched it all the way through. This is how I know about Gundam Wing. This is why I laugh at Gundam Wing. It's like, everyone's like, oh, but why does everyone slap each other so much in Gundam Wing? Bitch, that's just how they say hello. Literally.
I love it.
Literally, Gundam Wing is...
I've only seen Gundam very briefly on Cartoon Network.
Gundam, basically saying hi in Gundam, slapping a bitch is like saying hello in Gundam.
Gotcha.
It basically is. So many people get slapped, like bitch slapped and pimp slapped, it's just funny. To be fair, there's a lot of physical abuse in Gundam Wing for like no reason.
But isn't that what makes it funny?
Yes, but there's also parts where it's technically child abuse.
Fair enough.
Yes, yeah. You've got to remember, some of these characters are like 13, 14 years old and they're flying mech suits of death to fight an evil empire. So you have to look at it like, oh god, why with some of it.
Yeah.
That's also Evangelion as well. I'm not even joking. That is legitimately Evangelion as well. To be fair, that happens a lot in anime. Anime is either school kids need to save the world, or teen up to high schoolers. That seems to be the majority of anime.
Regarding high school or in Japan, because that's where it's their most formative years, I've been told, before people have to go to the workplace and split off. It's kind of the equivalent of college, I've been told, regarding Japan.
Oh no. Yes.
Where'd you come from?
Dead.
Dead for 1,000 years or something.
Yep.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
The British. The British are coming.
Yep.
The British are coming. Oh
Yep.
no. Oh wait, that's me. That's me. I'm going to take everything. What reason? Because of the British Museum. Everything in the British Museum is not British. It's from everywhere else on the planet. They also don't have a sense of humor because they can't take it from anybody. A lot of people get like blocked by them on Twitter because they tell jokes at their expense or memes and they don't seem to be able to take the joke. Because it's not theirs and it's the one thing that they can't take, therefore you get blocked. Look how obvious this is. I wonder what this is for.
Yep.
Younger me was too stupid to figure that out until years later. Younger me was stupid. I remember like I remember when I first like used to play World of Warcraft. Oh god, I was bad. I will definitely stream that at some point. But like just classic or something, like something that actually has rhyme or reason, because retail is like, oh, we don't want you to play 90% of our game, just play the latest expansion pack. Oh, you're not playing it? Well, go fuck yourself. Because our content is irrelevant, we don't want you playing it. Especially with the fact that they changed the levels to, that they changed a lot of their levels to, what do you call it? From 1 to 6, basic 1 to 60, 60 to 70. They messed up the game by doing that. Especially in everything that isn't Dragonland, because everything is level scaled to your level, so it's kind of like meh. I mean, look, in a game like Diablo, that's fine, because I constantly want to be killing stuff and feeling powerful and leveling up. That's fine, I don't care if you level scale it at that point. Because that actually works in a game like that, where you're constantly having to kill stuff. So you constantly want to be feeling powerful, but you constantly also want to be getting experience points to get even more powerful. So a game like that, having leveling, which is, having enemies level up alongside you and be the same level, if not sometimes stronger than you as well, that's fine. What isn't fine is basically then acting like 90% of your game doesn't exist.
Like as in like recycling content or?
Oh no. They basically kind of just got rid of it. It's still in the game, obviously, but basically you don't play through the game anymore like you used to. You used to have to play through the game like an actual game. Now it's no. Also, leveling up is piss easy. It takes you like barely any time to level up now as well.
Hello, Ebe.
Well, hello there.
Yes, we will do 7 Days to Die at some point. It's also gotten a lot. I was playing it last night, and it's actually a lot harder than what I expected. I've died quite a lot, and I used to not die a lot, but now it's like Jesus. It's actually difficult.
That's a good thing, right?
It's a good thing, but it can also be very frustrating.
Exactly.
Frustration isn't necessarily good.
Yes.
Difficulty is good. Frustration and artificial difficulty and artificial padding is bad.
Yeah, they are two absolutely different things, and some people just don't get that.
Blizzard.
Well, it's a good thing Sergeant Bird camera has been fixed, or it'll be a lot more screwed in the original version of this Reignited. I watched some videos regarding how Sergeant Bird controls when this was released.
Oh, originally released, yeah, it was bad. It was pretty bad.
Right, I need to do something else first, so I'll be going to watch Spyro.
Oh, hey, Pei, what's up?
Eventually. Ah, hi, Silent.
Well, as I said, you know me with these games, I'll probably be here for a while, so...
Yeah, I'm pondering if you're gonna go one go or 2 parts.
Oh, I could do it all in one part. But the thing is, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing for the stream. Because I could do the whole thing, but it'll take about 6 hours. And I'm not joking, this game is actually a lot longer than you think it is.
Yeah, I played Spyro 3. Yeah, I jumped through.
It's actually pretty long game after all.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
But yeah, Spyro 3 out the trilogy is the longest game.
Yeah, without a doubt.
My spray cans definitely for my priming, my spray primer, it did not last long enough. I've got like maybe a quarter of what I wanted to get done. I'm gonna need a spray, honestly, I'm gonna need a spray stick and I'm gonna need to buy more.
Yeah, just like the second game, the third game, the NPCs are not unique looking, which is unfortunate. Well, each of the world NPCs. Or crystals. Too bad you can't grab them. You can just grab gems.
And bombs. Telling me stuff is here. What am I missing? A 10. Oh, it might be inside then.
I hope it's not those other that glitch again.
Wouldn't surprise me if it is. Oh no, it's... Hello.
There we go.
Yep. There you go.
Yay.
Yeah, nah. The spray paint didn't last as long and I feel dumb because there was a cheaper brand that you had more spray paint in it and it also works on the miniatures, so next time I'm there I'm going to use that one. Next time I'm there I'm going to buy it because it was it's a little bit cheaper, so if I buy 2 of them I'm saving £6, £2. But I'm getting another 200 ml of spray paint because they're 500s. Honestly, what I want is I need a spray stick as well, so that'll be something else that I get to.
A spray stick to hold things better, or?
Yeah, what it is it's a contraption which you either stick things on or hold it on. It can be as simple as basically a scrap piece of wood or metal that you basically blue tack your bases to, and then you just spray paint them. Or it could be a complex one, which is actually a grip, which is actually a claw grip, which grips the which will actually grip your miniatures around the bases, and it holds them in place via that, and then you can use that as and it's rigid as well, so you use that as a spray stick, and it can open up to different sizes as need be. I think my problem is because I wasn't doing it like that. I'm not doing it as a batch. I'm doing it as singles. and I think I'm wasting a lot of spray paint from that. But the thing is at least I'm learning
Learning how to use it the most efficiently.
Yes, use spray paint properly. As spray paint is not something I usually use. The next thing I want to get and learn how to do, maybe in the future, is spray paint. It is not just the spray paint, it is airbrush.
What's the difference between spray paint and airbrushing?
Spray paint is basically the paint in an aerosol can. You basically it uses aerosol as propellant, and it propels the paint, and it sprays the paint. The spray usually is a primer. It's usually a color primer. So usually the Games Workshop ones, their color primer is the main basing primers are matte white, matte black, known as Scar White and Chaos Black. It's basically the Chaos Black is the exact same thing as the Abaddon Black. What's the difference in the results between the airbrush and spray can? Airbrush is you've got a lot more control on it, like speed, like the speed, airflow, and everything. Spray can is you just press a button. You've got no control over pressing a button, other than that. Like an airbrush can be used is probably more effective for singles, and you can change the color. That's also the other thing as well. You can change the color on the fly by tipping out the cup, the metal cup, and then rinsing it out and putting a new color in. But there's also there are also like specially formulated airbrush paints, which are just basically the paints pre-mixed for airbrushing. So there's that. Games Workshop has their own line, Vallejo has their own line, AK Interactive has their own line.
Their own line, like proprietary, or their own like colors?
It's their own brand. It's basically their own brand. A lot of people prefer like you could also use the Tamiya, you know, Tamiya, however you pronounce it, brand for primer for the spray paint. The only thing is they're 100 they're like 100 ml and they sell for like $6.75 over here a can. It's like, really? You're giving me 100 ml of spray paint, but you're not giving, but you're charging me basically 6 times what it's worth. Yeah, piss off.
Hey.
The brand that I want to go with for the spray paint that has more and basically is the exact same. It's called Colorforge. I suppose you could also use like Rust-Oleum, the Rust-Oleum plastic, and the Hytol, the Hytol one as well. But you have to be careful because it needs to be able to be used on polycarbonates, polyethylates and polycarbonates. It needs to basically regular plastic, PVC, PVC and regular plastic.
To make sure things don't fall off.
No, because it'll eat the miniature. Otherwise, it'll react with the miniature. It'll eat it. It'll have a chemical reaction and it'll eat it and melt it, basically.
Melt it like acid.
Yeah. Yeah, basically it'll act exactly like that, pretty much.
I tried the towers. I think the only level you can have 2 characters that play.
Actually, the full level, yeah.
And not just section off to its own section. I do actually wish there was like at least 1 level per character.
Because a lot of the levels feel like they're just mini games. Really, a lot of the levels are.
Yeah, the stud one was a pretty nice example that still incorporates Spyro's movements while feeling minigame-ish.
Yeah.
Actually, that's actually a pretty good one. The sub no, not the sub level, the water turret thing that you drove. Even though I didn't mind it, not one of the examples that it's just an add-on and not like integrating as part of Spyro's movement.
Yeah, it's unnecessary and unneeded. Honestly, that one is it is really bad. But yeah, the difference between an airbrush, but to clarify, the difference between an airbrush and the spray can is the airbrush is you've got a lot more fine motor control with
Welcome
an
back,
airbrush.
Draco.
Because you can control how much paint goes where with a spray can you basically don't have that level. You basically have a thick nozzle or a thin nozzle. That's it. You have zero control over the finesse of it. Well, my rock just got obliterated.
This level in the original, destroying the statue really loud.
Just destroying the statue of Queen Bitch. Queen Bitch of bitches.
Bitch!
Get wrecked, ho.
Oops, I forgot I hid this egg inside the statue.
Oh no, I'm a hipster. He basically is. They
back.
basically turned the elves into it.
Welcome back.
They turned the
Thank
elves
you.
into this one into frickin' Starbucks drinking coffee hipsters. It's frickin' stupid. It is.
Hey, and Pay.
Oh, hello.
Give me all the treasure.
Treasure!
But yeah, pretty much.
Oh, sorry, do you have work today?
Hmm.
Do you have work today, Sar?
No, I'm off.
Okay, good.
But yeah, no. I do plan on getting, as I said, getting more of the primer so I can do it with that, because I've seen the prices of an airbrush. The airbrush, because the airbrush consists of two parts. You have the airbrush, then you have the airflow, then you have an airflow motor. And they sell them separately. An airbrush itself is relatively expensive. Let's be fair. The cheapest ones that cheapest one I saw, that's 70, 80 pounds.
Yep. Oh, and Sar, before the Wi-Fi turned off for me, I was saying earlier today before you came in, we were talking about like what was it again? Oh yeah, we were talking about video games with like why can't I remember now?
I don't even remember what I was talking about 5 minutes ago, so don't worry.
Oh, microtransactions, that kind of stuff, like Activision, stuff like that. Stuff that makes my blood boil.
The thing is, as I chatted a fair bit with someone, monetization is not like considered a bad thing. It's the tool that's used, and unfortunately, so many companies just use it in so
like
many
a
terrible
gun.
ways.
It's like a
Yeah.
gun.
It's
It's not the fact it exists. It's the fact of how it's used. And that's the biggest issue of it.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
the real issue, because like there has to be a way to like raise money, but ideally ethically. But
look, you're charging me
people-
you're charging me 60 now almost 70, 80 pounds for a game. You ain't getting any more extra money out of me. Piss off. That's my stance on the whole thing.
Yeah.
it's rare for me. I don't think I ever bought a full price game or a
It's
price.
pure greed. Microtransactions are pure greed. That's all they
Yeah.
are. Because you find the most egregious use of the practice in, frickin' AAA games.
Yep.
And the biggest issue of it is that, well, We can't afford this shit.
Yeah.
It's like the wages don't go up, yet you want more money. It's like, okay, you want more money, but you know what? We don't have
How
more
are we
money
supposed to give it to you?
We don't have more money to give it to you. You realize a video game is basically for me is a 7-hour shift day's wage, right? Give or take. Plus I have a little bit more. I'm not buying your game if it's that price. If it's gonna cost me literally like a full day's wage. Like, piss off.
Yeah, that, and I wouldn't buy it. I'm not gonna buy it as well because I'm gonna have to pay more money while playing the game.
Yeah, look, I want to play Diablo 4. I really do, but I can't afford to buy it. You see, like, I could, but then I've got to go into my paycheck, and I'm not doing that.
Yep.
Like my upcoming paycheck, and I'm not doing that.
Right?
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's like it is a curious thing on when to pay full or not, because there's the aspect of the FOMO. That's one thing to.
Yeah, fuck FOMO. I'm tired of FOMO. Games Workshop's been relying on FOMO way too much. It has. With selling stuff, like this is the main set that they wanted, that they've been selling to get the 10th edition rulebook and all these miniatures now that you're gonna have to wait for because they sold out. Oh, because it's a limited launch release, we're not going to actually make more, but we clearly can frickin' make more. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
It's not because they don't want to make more.
Yeah, it's because they don't want to make more. It's literally a case of greed. They want to make FOMO because they
artificial.
No, it's because if there's FOMO, they think that they artificially inflate the value of the bloody thing, and people want to, and they feel that people are gonna buy it. Well, how about no? Most of us can't afford that shit.
Yeah.
We're fed up of having to pay.
Yeah, we are.
More for stuff that's like for stuff that's more expensive than it needs to be, We're not made of money. We are not walking wallets. As much as the companies want to think that we're walking wallets, we clearly are not.
Yeah. We're actually being humans too.
Yeah.
We're living, breathing beings too, not just walking money. They to milk us for more money.
Well, that's the problem. Companies just see you as money.
Yeah. Which I wish they didn't, but that's companies for you.
I don't even need to bother now. Look at my score.
Yep.
Quick BRB.
Okay.
I'll just make it go over 9,000 for the hell of it being 9,000.
It's over 9,000!
Basically. He thinks he can beat you, literally no.
Yeah.
I don't care, I can just sit here for like 30 seconds and not gonna toss.
Yep.
Blech. I swear all the 90s games have like frickin' skateboarding in it because, oh, skateboarding is the in thing, extreme sports.
Yep.
Like, no. Why are you trying to incorporate Tony Hawk into everything?
Right? I think it's because Tony Hawk was such a big thing back then.
Yeah, especially at the end of the 90s, early 2000s, it was a massively huge thing.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Whumpy.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And also, Hunter, why do you have so many eggs? Do you just...
It's like orbs. Just give me them.
Yeah, are you part of this... Are you in cahoots with the wizard?
Are you in league with the sorceress? Are you in league with the bitch supreme?
Right?
You can't
What's
say
less
it
of
like
that?
that. Yes, I can.
There's less of that because after the task is done, meanwhile they found an egg and gave it to Spyro.
Yep.
It's like, bro, just give me the free shit.
Right?
I think it's I believe the dialogue states that after he did something, they just found the egg at a sudden. So
I'm gonna pull it out of my ass. That's basically Hunter.
Yep. What was he doing? Was he?
I found the magical Yabba Dooba Zebra. Here it is. I'm pulling it out of my ass because basically go fuck yourself.
Those eggs.
Yeah, don't.
The egg is for rescuing here. Oh.
Yep.
I'm just gonna equip my little Desert Eagle. I've come to kick your ass, bitch.
And chew bubblegum.
But I'm all out of gum. Or in the Duke Nukem Forever one, the Hollow Duke. I'm here to chew ass and kick gum, and I'm all out of ass.
Yeah.
Because I'm ass. I'm sorry, they really dropped the ball on Duke Nukem Forever. I will never stop memeing on that game.
Yeah, it's so
Look,
funny.
I like Duke Nukem 1 and 2. Duke Nukem 3D, okay, yeah, these days he'd be cancelled like instantly because it's sexist as fuck. But like, look, we
Yeah.
grew up in the 90s. It's like, look, for us back then, that shit was acceptable.
Yeah.
I mean, the game did get an 18+. It was acceptable back then, but today, nah. Too many people be offended. Too many snowflakes.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
There's
he's
snowflakes.
literally a product of his time, and it's like people get pissed off of it. It's like,
Yeah.
one of his funniest lines is just like, I know what sex is, but I won't tell you.
Yep.
It's like, okay, Duke,
Okay.
we all know what sex is too, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna get any.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of us ain't getting shit, so you ain't getting shit.
Right?
You're like Johnny Bravo, you definitely ain't getting shit. The only reason you get anything is because you have tons of money and a casino.
Oh my gosh, Johnny Bravo.
Well, mama.
That's that's his name I haven't heard in a long time, and I'm so happy
I need to rewatch all of Johnny Bravo. I do too. The thing is, a lot of people will turn around and say, "Oh, but it's sexist." Yeah, but he gets his ass kicked every time. That's what's funny
Yeah.
about it, because being a chauvinist pig don't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Being a musclehead don't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's funny because he's a mama's boy, and honestly, the only person he probably get with is his own mom, and that would be messed up.
Yeah.
That would be messed up. But she's like the only person who tolerates him.
Yeah.
It's like the one episode, and I'm pretty sure they did this and they knew. The one episode where he actually gets to go, she's a werewolf. So it's literally like, oh no. And it's like, yep, the only girl you fall for you. A goddamn furry, because she's that desperate.
Yep.
And I know a lot of people will be like, what the hell? No, that's bullshit. Nah, it'd be true. It'd be true.
It is true.
It's true.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you need to go some of the more darker. You need to go to a few more darker places on the internet.
Yep.
And then get triggered and offended, and then try cancel them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I
Oh god.
I think I'm
He's
gonna go
doing...
now.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
Bye over.
Bye over.
Do not look at the screen. Flossing was occurring. I goddamn hate that dance so much. Or any of these other TikTok dances and stuff. It's just like, ugh, take this cringe away.
Right.
End me. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, but that's because you've got no talent, you can't do the dances. I can, because it takes zero skill and effort, it's just cringe.
It is.
It's just cringe. It's like, why do I want cringe?
Right?
I'd rather end myself than
Oh,
be
dear.
cringe.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
That's how much I don't like.
Dude.
Honestly, that's how much I don't like cringe. And
Yeah.
I'm saying that ironically. I'm not saying like I actually go and do that, and I'm not taking the piss out of that shit. Mental health is a very serious thing, considering I'm
Yeah.
someone who suffers from it myself.
Yeah, I just love how at the end of every Johnny Bravo he gets punched by a girl.
Oh, he gets
Punch.
he gets punched, or he gets like sumo slammed because they all seem to be Amazons.
Yeah.
And then the episode where there's literally Amazons.
Yep. It's so good.
And then that episode where it's like
I'll be here.
the episode where it's like he's on a boat, he takes over the boat in the cruise boat, the little cruise liner thing, because he's trying to go to the island of babes, and then the captain takes it over, and then basically threatens to throw him off, and then basically makes him walk the plank for mutiny.
Yeah. Oh, and then that one episode of where he's with the Scooby-Doo gang. His
Oh,
own aunt
yeah.
doesn't even like him.
Well, no, Daphne didn't like him, but Velma, oh god.
Yeah, Velma did.
I was like, Velma liked it. Velma liked him. Shaggy didn't. Shaggy was cool with him, and Scooby were cool with him. But yeah, otherwise.
Yeah, but also his own aunt said he tarnishes the family name.
That was it's hilarious that they say that. Cause
Yep.
she was the villain all along in that one.
Yep.
But then again, it was made by the same company, Hanna-Barbera, I think it was. Or at least all the animation was owned and done by the same company.
Yep.
We're second in animation and such.
Yeah, because it's Hanna-Barbera. Which I know a lot. I mean, I know some people don't like Hanna-Barbera, but
I do.
I don't know. I like Hanna-Barbera cartoons because, well, that's what we grew up with back then. But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shows I still have yet to watch. I still want to consume it.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
one of the better shows that I watched with when I was younger was what do you call it? It was on Toonami mainly. Code Lyoko. That's what it's called. Code Lyoko.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
I did see where that come up, but that's like trying to fit some kind of hacking thing from happening, or else.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Here comes an ad.
Ah,
I fucked it up. This is what you do. He'll go after his ball wherever it is, so we'll go there. Got it. As a kid, I could never figure this out because I was stupid.
eh.
I was so
Nah.
bad at video games.
Mm. Now go.
Up. Oh yeah, curiously, for the third game in the original, they got rid of the map because they decided to make the landmarks really obvious.
Yeah, but
to compensate. There's still the map, but yeah,
I'm still
in Reignited.
I'm using the map because I need the map because I'm a dumbass.
A lot of people are, and I don't know what to say.
Are you telling me that it dropped out the fucking level again? No. Here it is. They do that way too
I guess
often in this.
part of the reason that I don't want to use the map It's like I don't want like to keep constantly staring at the map while moving.
I just like
actually
having
wanna,
I just like having mini maps because it's useful to see where I've gone and where I haven't gone.
They are.
It is.
They're even better when they're annotatable, when you can annotate them like the original System Shock.
Fiddly-fo, bro.
Because you actually kind of had to do that. Because you had to say this was here, this was there.
To make notes.
You had to make notes.
Gabling-gablo, goodbye.
Because you didn't want to waste time.
We should help her. You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you. Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
Oh no.
What?
That's it.
Wow.
Cartoon fight.
Cartoon fight.
Yep.
And then spit Bianca out. Blood.
In the original one, he just punches it off his head.
It's a good thing for you.
I can look
Yeah.
after myself.
And the audio broke.
Would you like me to
Because
show
it's,
you?
Desync.
yeah, it desynced. Like a little bitch.
I'll deal with you later.
Considering these, I believe these are like actually real time. Or either that or
No,
if
they're in engine cutscenes, but they're not because they technically break the sequence. It's not like a Rift Apart. Rift Apart is seamless. It's seamless unless it's cutting the camera to another area, and it's still seamless because it's like 0 load time. I'll show you when I can show you with Rift Apart. I can when I stream Rift Apart. Because I need to put it on I need to archive it and put it on the thing to stream it. I mean, it's coming out next month, at the end of next month, so everybody be able to play it then, not just people with PS5s. But honestly, the only reason I have one is because it's my brother. It's technically half my brother's. It's half mine, half my brother's. He paid full price, but I paid him half of it back, and when he moves out, he's gonna pay my money back. So I'm basically, because I probably won't be keeping it. I literally don't care about the games on PS5. I'm dead serious because Sony seems to be wanting to bring most of them to PC nowadays. Give it about a year. Give it about a year or two, and they tend to bring them out onto PC. So it doesn't...
their monetization strategy for that is after exhausting the people that play on their console, just release it on PC, which
then they get more money for because it's cheaper it's cheaper overall on PC. The only reason we got the game for £25 is because we got it pre-owned. So we got it cheap because it was pre-owned. And the thing is, it's a Blu-ray, so you know.
This is from Dark.
Ow. But I'm having some serious desync issues right now with this. This is annoying me.
I heard. It's fine.
What's up?
Oh, something in a friend server.
Oh, okay. I can check that out later myself.
Yeah.
I keep getting poked by the other server I'm in. Ow. Oh, well, that's a fail. Die, potato. Not today. Oh, shit.
Very much. Bless you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, even my sneezes are cute. Well.
Yes, they are.
But yeah, at some point we gotta stream something that's with friends and that, like on stream, like something. No, your haiku fucking sucks.
Haiku.
Just gems, and I can go home.
Summit Dragon. Of course!
Fuck you, capitalism. Fuck you, wanna be capitalism bear. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Right?
I've come to kick your ass, bitch.
It's just bubblegum.
I don't need gum.
Yeah.
I don't need gum. Unless I'm gonna spit it out and throw it at him. Huh. Here, have some ABC gum, bitch.
Yeah. I love it in one of the worlds after you free the kangaroo.
Yeah,
she
just boots him away, and then Sergeant Bird blows him away.
Yeah, I love that. He gets what he deserves.
But he deserves a lot more than all that.
Yeah, he really does.
He deserves an RPG to the face.
And more.
Let me just pull out my little Desert Eagle. Bam. Become Ellis.
Let me just put my acid claws and hold him by the neck. Right?
Spyro roll. Roll.
Yep.
Yeah, here's a roll.
Hey. No, like when you like roll, not like roll left or right, but when they roll backwards.
Roll in a ball.
Yeah.
I actually like that. That's what I imagine if I'm rolling a ball when traversing. Oh.
Going to use the ultimate ability. Go fuck yourself hard. Boom.
Oh.
Yes, ball.
Oh.
Yes, that's what I was using to get the wolf cub back. He had his ball, and I was throwing the ball to basically lure him to where I needed him to go.
Yep. This will be a big snuggle.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I do what. Yeah, but I do. The thing is I want an airbrush at some point. But as I said, they're like super expensive.
Yeah.
But they would make it so much easier to do xenophiles, or just spray paint black, and then do the xenophil spray paint, and then do the slap chop method of painting.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I mean, it's basically when you've got a black primer, which you base of a black primer, then over it is white. Then you do the white on the top from the xenophil, and then you dry brush gray over it, and then you use contrast paints, because you've got the shadow for the black. You've got the shadow from the black, but you've also got the shade. You've also got the shade effect from the color, and then yeah. And I so wish I could do that. It just looks so good. Damn it! It's also very, very, very quick to paint that way too. Unless it's like a really big model.
Yeah.
You don't do it on big models. You kind of. You're kind of not going to do it on your rank and file as well if you're like on a huge army like Nids or Orcs. You're just going to say no to that.
And bless you, Sar.
That was just a cough, but thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so I've done that. I just need to do the most annoying bloody thing ever now.
This swamp smells.
Do you know why it's annoying?
Why?
He knows. He knows why I'm saying why it's annoying. As a kid, I could never, ever, ever do this.
I don't know.
Look, this was actually worse than the original.
Yeah, it's worse than the original because the rocks fucking respawned.
They legit respond.
In this, I can just break them. In this, I'm going to break them all, and basically they don't come back. But in the original, they'd respawn, and 90% of the time they respawn right in front of you.
That's why I'm laughing so hard.
Yes, because they'd respawn right in front of you, and then they'd explode. Because they're carrying a bomb to blow up metal cages.
Where did the damn rocks come from? They just fall from the sky and they're like, boop. In that specific location. It's like, what the fuck is this going on?
It's like, where the fuck did this come from? My ass? Literally, that's what I. To be fair, that is what I called my horse, one of my horses in Zola. Just because it was funny. Oh yeah, no, Wind Waker or Skyward Sword, yeah, or one of those ones, yeah. That's where you could name the horse that. It's one of my friends named Epona my ass.
Oh, okay.
Because it was funny every time they were talking about the horse.
What you name your horse?
Because they were talking about the horse, so that every time they were saying it, they were talking about my ass. So they're talking about Link's ass.
I get it. Like it's a donkey.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what the adoring fan sort of ends up becoming anyway, and you know. Yeah, this wasn't. This was not anywhere near as obvious as what it was in the original. And the original just looked like this, and there was no indication it broke.
Yeah.
Now, I know everything. See? Triple mushroom.
Yep.
Watch.
Ah.
Yep, you can't get rid of the mushrooms.
Yeah, they just pop back up.
Yeah, and then you explode.
Boom. I explode.
Not you, Whelpy.
Ow!
Destructo disc!
I make sure Azaric explodes, not Whelpy.
Why me?
Because I don't want Whelpy to explode.
I know I'm evil, but like, come on.
We have the bombs here.
No, I will not fucking help you right now. I'm looking for something. Piss off. I'm gonna find all my gems first, then I'm gonna suffer like a bitch.
Gems.
Where are my gems, assholes? Oh shit. Fuck off, Piranha. Can't have me. I'm not for sale. I'm too expensive for you.
Also, Whelpy took all the gems because, well, he is Spyro.
Yeah, more than the Spyro-like.
Give me the crystals!
And I give Whelpy all the gems.
Gems! Shinies!
Yep.
And I get all the Twitch primes and the Twitch subs.
Sun crystals.
No, I get all the Twitch primes.
Oh, this one. I heard about this side mission.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have to really care because this one follows the follows the road, so this one's easy. You follow the road.
Oh, you just see where the okay, that's good to know.
Wait, does it actually follow the road?
Yeah, this one just follows the road. This one's easy.
Was it
the other one goes literally everywhere else.
Was it a thing in the original?
The other one just goes everywhere else. It doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if he's on it, it don't matter. It does give you.
I'm trying to remember if I ever see.
The other one goes
to
literally everywhere. You want it? It's yours, my friend.
One egg cage.
Boom, baby. Peggy.
What's that thing?
Alright, here we
This
go.
guy goes freaking everywhere.
The
It pisses me
road
off.
thing. I'm legit trying to remember. I didn't have real life.
Oh, this guy. Does this guy follow the road?
No.
No.
He goes freaking everywhere.
So this is the one.
Yeah, because he'll go all the way around.
Wow. That's a pain in the butt.
No.
Shit.
Oh.
Darn it.
I knew I was gonna fuck up. I always do on this one. This because it's like you don't fucking decide where you want to go. You go up your own goddamn fucking asshole. Like, bruh.
This mushroom is unintentionally in a asshole. And they just shove themselves in and blah. They regret their decisions.
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I mean, they're carrying a bomb. They're trying to free the Eggy. They go boom themselves. They go ow. How's that not regret?
I meant the mushrooms. I don't think they regret themselves at all. What they've done.
Here we go. It's more annoying if you don't get rid of all the rocks. Because most of his path is rock. This was too easy. And I make this game look easy.
Oh.
I'm a professional. Now pay me for my professional time. I'm joking. Don't worry. That's a joke. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, of course.
I will never pay you.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I mean, you are technically paying me because of Twitch ads you watch. So...
I will never pay you directly.
Well, you technically are. So...
Not from my own wallet.
You are. You're paying me from your wallet of time. Time is money, friend.
That's not the wallet I'm talking about, though.
Oh, that I already stole.
No, you didn't. I have it right here in my hand.
Are you sure that's the real wallet?
Yep, because it has my ID.
I don't have ID. Therefore, I can never be identified. I don't want to be identified. It's not because I'm gonna do shit, it's I just don't want to be identified. Look, I'm old enough to buy literally everything. Like, why do I need to be ID'd? Like, go away.
Right?
I'm old enough to buy, I don't know, plutonium, if I wanted to.
But will you?
No, because I'm instantly on a terrorist watch list.
Right? You okay, Star?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
He's thinking on how to defeat me and steal the plutonium. From Professor X!
Well...
But then he added one secret, random new material to the mix. Chemical, go fuck yourself.
Nice.
Yep.
I'll get to watch that show again for real.
Powerpuff.
Yeah, Powerpuff
Honestly,
Girls.
Powerpuff
Yes.
Girls was nowhere near as bad as what my mother thought it was. Power Rangers, on the other hand, is some
really
bullshit.
good.
It is.
Power Rangers is a load of wank.
Oh, the simple knowledge that Powerpuff Girls was once called Whoop-Ass Girls.
Wait, really?
Yes.
What were they called?
Whoop-Ass Girls.
Oh.
Okay, I
that's
guess
something I
it's
never
it.
knew.
Yeah, okay. I guess the reason they're called Powerpuff Girls it was changed because of Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was legit
probably.
called Whoop-Ass Girls.
Oh, I can just aim like this. This is easier. Just use a mouse, like a boss.
Like a boss.
I'm legit surprised you folks did not know that. I'm someone who's more or less sheltered all these years, but even I pick up that knowledge.
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know either.
Then again, the most violent show my mother let me watch, DBZ, which was hilarious because it was like, bruh, it's violent.
I would say my love for dragons, completely unrelated. I would say my love for dragons came from the very first dragon show I ever watched, Dragon Tales.
I think a lot of people watched that. I didn't know.
Yes, I did watch a fair bit of it back then. Not a whole lot of episodes, but a fair bit.
Also, I just always assorted myself as the dragon. I mean, they're so cool.
Shit!
At the same time you shot, hit it.
Omewa,
Darn it.
moe shinderu.
No you.
No you.
No you.
Your gun sucks, Hunter.
It does.
Get an actual gun.
Yep.
Stop using the shitty Andromeda, get an actual gun.
Get a laser pistol.
Get a bolt gun. No, it doesn't shoot bolts, it shoots massive fucking exploding projectiles.
Get a rail gun.
Yeah, bolt gun's easier to use the ammo for.
Okay.
No Ipe. No, don't feed his ego.
Yes, I will absolutely do that.
You can only feed his ego after paying me.
Well, in that case, I shall do this.
Spyro! You're not gonna believe. I'm gonna strap.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What the hell? What the fuck? Nope. I activate my trap card. Block commands. This allows me to block your bullshit and not feed his ego. Unless you pay me $1 million.
This is why I love hanging out in your streams.
This is why you cannot defeat me, Kaiba, because you will never pay me $1 million because you're a cheap bastard. Because you're capitalist scum. But Yugi, you already have millions. You're the pharaoh. Screw you! I want modern millions, not pre-ancient millions. Damn it, Yugi!
Just hold the fire button.
It doesn't work. You actually can't.
I think I recall doing it.
No, I'm holding it down. It doesn't. It fires. It's semi-auto.
Seriously?
Yeah, semi.
Legitimately, I think I held it down during the console version.
I won! Finally. Am I the best streamer? I don't think I am. I think I'm trash.
Oh, now you're doing the blame.
Yes, the reason I'm trash, because I'm not making a living off it, that's why. It's actually, to be fair, I wouldn't want to make a living off it. It would make streaming a full-time job, and it would be a pain in the ass. Well, I definitely know I'm better than one particular dragon streamer who should not be named.
Yeah.
So it's complete trash.
It seems I don't know who you are talking about right now.
Probably a good idea. Probably a good thing.
Yeah, I actually don't know either.
Don't know either. I do have one thing, but I'm not saying it.
It's probably them who I'm referencing. Mr. I have a cult who pays me to be my friend and play games.
Oh, him!
Yes.
I was thinking
AKA
something else, but oh yeah,
total trash. It's like
Yeah.
okay, and then what? You're going to go commit Jonestown.
Right.
Eventually. Like, the thing is, you can't even call it a cult. It's everyone gets the connotations of a sect and a cult mixed up.
Yeah, and
it's not a cult.
If
It's a
you
sect.
don't agree with them, you're out.
Yeah, usually in a body bag.
Yeah.
I should start paying you. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I don't make enough money. I mean, I offered to pay you for the avatar, and you said no, and just said say thank you. I'm being 100% serious there, by the way. The avatar I'm using, he made it. I did offer to pay him for it, and he said no. He said just use it and stream. Yeah, well, I was gonna say thanks in another way. It's called monetary compensation.
Compensate.
I would have thought that would have been better, but okay. But then again, I am a broke bitch, so what do you expect?
Bitch!
Yeah, you are a bitch, Azric.
I ain't your bitch.
You're someone's.
I made Pingu sad. No, I did not make Pingu sad.
I didn't.
Pingu isn't sad. Pingu will just host the 7 Days to Die server for us and then kill me. And then kill me with streamer commands. He'll just make our life hell and just kill me. Oh, you've already updated it. Awesome. That means that's when I stream next on it. We can use it.
Aha! Am I sensing 7 Days to Die stream coming on?
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe not today, but
Well, in very nearby future or something.
maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Experimental, please.
Yeah, there's a lot of new things in 7 Days to Die right now.
Yeah, experimental. 21.3, I think the experimental is currently. I'll be back in a minute. I need to get a drink. I also need to use the bathroom, so you're getting an ad.
Okay.
And since I'll probably be gone for about a minute, you'll get a 60-second ad.
Okay.
Yeah, especially in this heat.
Well, since you're doing that anyways. How do you refund yourself?
Don't even ask, Draco. It's better that... Yeah, I don't even know how to refund yourself.
Yeah.
I have the power.
I have the power! Power!
Please refrain from spamming.
Why? I just did an emote a couple times. There we go. So 3 times is enough. 4 times is too much.
But yeah, I was actually golfing today in this 30 Celsius heat. My pale
Wow.
skin turned into red a little bit, but fortunately it did not hurt. Nothing that a coach over and some treatment gel couldn't fix
I'm
later
back.
on.
Welcome back.
In America.
Yeah. Okay, really?
Okay, Drago was serious. Please refrain from spamming emotes.
Yeah, my thing is a bit sensitive.
Wait, 160,000 seconds.
I was supposed to meet Doug to go ice fishing today, but
What?
Rhinox
just
blocked
that.
the path with ice, so I can't get through.
Sorry, there's a smell in my room I don't like.
Oh hey, whenever I'm in a stream, there's always this thing that I must make a joke and you know the drill. You saw that Miss click right now. Is that like the Miss competition of computer worlds?
Bruh.
Yeah. You just left. Oh, and Bay.
Oh,
Welcome back.
But yeah, with the 7 days thing, if you're on here and if you've got it.
I regret nothing.
I have it.
Well, if you have it, ask Bingu to be allowed in the server, and that'd be that.
Okay.
And then you can join us when I'm playing it. I mean, though I'm gonna wait for it to be updated, so it might take a while. Like I already have the game updated to experimental, but because I was trying it out.
Oh yeah, what I was supposed to do? Yeah, I was supposed to be playing some Lord of the Rings Online as well.
I should get back to playing Lord of the Rings Online as well, but because I'll be like, well, the only reason just put a password. No leave whitelists. Okay, so as long as people know the password, that's fine. Yep, and do not obviously not saying it on stream.
Yeah.
Unless someone leaks the password. Well, if someone does that, we change the password. And then we change the password and then put a whitelist on.
Yeah,
I mean, I won't leak the password, but then again, I probably already know the passwords, what it'll be, so...
But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, if you get back in Lord of the Rings Online, well, let's just say that there is an absolutely wonderful way to level up now very quickly.
I mean,
leveling is not exactly very difficult in Latro, but you can do it very quickly if you absolutely want to.
yeah, because I think some point in the past that you suggested do Lotro and do the story on stream. Like, we could, but I don't know who's gonna. But I don't know if anyone will watch that. That's the only thing. And then I have to be careful with the music as well because Lord of the Rings,
right,
it's
yeah.
copywritten. I'd have to mute a large amount of the stream, or I'd have to upload the VOD, and then I'd have to use YouTube to mute basically all of the to mute all of it because it wouldn't remove the thing. So it'd be like, it's like,
Yeah, and
I'd have to mute the game. Basically, I would have to mute the game.
yeah, and playing Latro muted is just
You have to mute the game. The character voices are copywritten. The names of the characters are copywritten.
the
hell?
All of the places, all the place names are copywritten. It's illegal hellhole. It is. It's the same with Star Wars.
Wow.
It's when people stream the Old Republic or any Star Wars game, they literally have to mute the music. They have to mute the sound in the back because of voices, and because the voices are copywritten. The character voices and the likenesses are copywritten. And everything. You won't get into trouble for them being in the game, but you will get a copyright. You will get copyright, not copyright strike, but you'll get at least
your
a
entire
claim.
team is just you.
Yeah,
That's the only volume.
that's basically the safe way to do it. Star Trek Online is not as anal about it, so you're okay with Star Trek Online.
Yeah, I just have one thing to say. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, you could blame New Line Cinema and basically those lot. I think it's New Age or New Line Cinema, whatever the company was called who did the Lord of the Rings movies. But also technically Games Workshop could claim it too because Games Workshop has the rights to make the skirmish game. So technically,
but yeah, like I said, like now in the main menu character selection. Oh, Rohan without music, that would be absolutely just no.
That would just be ass.
That would be absolutely absurd to play Rohan without music.
No, Minas Tirith, Rohan, sorry, you need the music. Hell, you need the music for most of the places. It's too iconic. You need it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, if I'm playing Middle-earth, I need the music that goes with it from the fucking movies. I'm sorry. It's too those filamental those harmonic orchestras I need.
Yeah, it's too iconic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You need it.
Yeah.
You can't just not have it.
It's not the same without it.
It's like watching Dragon Ball Z or any other show without the music. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? Or having the sound where you clearly know what they're doing, but it's like, it's not there. It's like, bruh. It's like, I need my Kamehamehas, I need my charge up, I need my 10-hour screaming fest when they're powering up. Or being stupid, and letting the bad guy power up to his fucking final form because, I need a good challenge. How about just save the fucking world, you dumb shit?
Right?
Now we're screaming. I mean, isn't Dragon Ball Z pretty much screaming and Kamehamehas?
Yes, it is, basically, and stupidity all around. For about... And being stuck on Namek for 90 fucking episodes.
Yeah.
And then the planet explodes in 5 minutes. Oh, I mean 19 episodes. No, I mean 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it's fucking 19 episodes.
Yeah.
Yes, increase my metrics. Increase my metrics, people. I need my metrics.
Yeah.
First time chatters and viewers and subscribers. Yeah, I killed myself.
Nah.
Failure. I'm such failure. Yes, increase my metrics and everything. Reason. I need them.
Yep.
I need them for power.
Yeah.
Terry Crews power.
I have the power.
I have the power of Gay Skull. I am a homo. That's a parody. Yep. That is a parody done by Sean Shamel, Goku's voice actor, and he very much wants to forget that he ever did that.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's like, we ain't forgetting this. We know you did this shit.
Yeah, we know
said
you
that,
said we have power of Gay Skull.
Nah, we remember you did He-Man and He-Man and the Homos of the Universe.
Yeah. We're not forgetting
It's called
that.
it's a parody. It's a parody.
Yeah.
It's basically taking the piss out of how gay everything in He-Man looks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's
And
not
that's the
wrong.
universe.
He was not wrong.
Yeah, he's not.
I said in the clip that you told me earlier.
And this goes into my another episode
I don't think it
of
went
games I
true.
have not heard about until today.
One of these days I will show. One of these days I'll show you it when we're
Alexa dismiss.
Alexa, fuck off! Do not give me a copyright claim.
Right?
Because if you do, then I have to mute the audio, and then people go, "What the fuck is going on?" Because Alexa is a bitch.
It was just an alarm.
It's, the sorcerer. I mean, bitch, don't call me back. I love the parody. I kind of want to show it on here, but like I kind of don't. I'm not like I don't like make.
Want to do that.
I won't get into trouble for showing it. That's the thing. But there's always the chance someone will get offended for like no reason because
That's exactly
they're
what I
pathetic.
They'll just find a reason to be offended.
Pretty much.
Just think.
What I'll do is just after the stream, I'll show you the clip.
Okay. Yeah, because let's face it, anyone will find people will just find something to be offended over these days.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
you can-
so fucking stupid.
You can get offended over anything these days, seriously.
People get offended for existing.
Yep.
It's like, okay, then go live in the 90s then, like I used to.
Yeah, go live where nothing used to be offending.
Oh right, I need to actually remember to put my Discord status back into new content in Latro. I will reply in due time, which way they want.
No, you will instantly reply to me. Always.
Merp.
Why? Because I'm Lord Overseer British of the British.
I was thinking, can you actually stream Age of Empires 2 into each? How about that?
Yeah, yeah, you can stream that, no problem.
Yeah, because that one doesn't have any music and such that you actually.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any problem with it. The only things I'd suggest muting your audio for is stuff like anything to do with Lord of the Rings, anything to do with Star Wars.
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah, or anything where the soundtrack is like highly copywritten.
Yeah, not enough games give you have a content warning.
A content advisory, a warning thing. You know, like how EPs and vinyls and CDs all have.
Yeah,
those.
believe it or not, actually, the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does have that.
Yeah, because of because of the end song in it, which I'm honestly surprised they've put that in there, because most places are like, haha, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does have that warning.
I think it's because they want to. It's part of the promotional stuff for it with Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, but yeah, they do have a content advisory, which I'm proud of them for at least doing that. So streamers will know how to block the end credits.
All they can play the end credits, but basically all they have to do at that point is when it's on YouTube is go to Studio when it claims it and mute the audio.
Yeah, I mean, at
That's
least
all you
glad
have
they
to
know.
do.
They know. Yeah.
It takes a while. It takes a long time, but your video will still be up. You just won't make any money on the video until it's cleared.
Yeah.
So if you want to do your video, you make it private. You don't make it live. You make it private, and then you go that way. You do it that way.
Yeah.
And then you make your money. Because
Yep,
then
I'm
people
really-
will watch it.
Yeah, and let's face it, it's a Game Freak, or it's whoever first created Pokemon that made that decision, not Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo don't give a fuck. Nintendo
Yeah.
just want your money. Nintendo have been a terrible company for fucking years. I mean, I know I've got to technically be careful with what my personal opinions are on companies, because eventually, if I do become large enough and Twitch gets successful, I've got to be careful with who I piss off, basically, or what I say, because of sponsorships potentially.
Yeah, partnerships.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to with certain games, but I don't cover. But there's a lot of games from companies I won't cover because I'll just simply say I don't like your games or don't like your company.
Oh, yeah, it's like gacha games.
You can give me your game. You can give me your game for free. I don't care. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Gacha game.
Oh, I don't care. If Raid Shadow Legends was giving me 20k, I'd be like, okay.
Okay, I'll play that.
I mean, I used to play it anyways, but I'd be like, hey, you give me 20k to play your game and or do an advertisement for it or sponsor stream. Yeah, please give me money.
Hey, do I need to be careful not to sing any Lord of the Rings Online music here?
Yes, because technically they're copyright.
I know, it's so fucking stupid.
It is. The copyright laws are so antiquated; they're not funny. It's like
I hate it so much.
like if I start, it's like I think the obscure bit came up because I said "Move, bitch, come out the way" and I sung part of that song.
This is why I have my own freaking personal horde.
Same.
Horde of
Also, Yep. Also, I wish that YouTube and Twitch were back in the old days, when it was in the Wild West.
Yeah, but the problem is because money is involved. It's because cash is involved.
Yeah, that's the problem.
As soon as they don't care until it becomes monetized. It's like YouTube stuff on your thing, as long as it's not egregious, as long as you're not being copyright struck egregiously before you have 1,000 subs and you're making your money on there. Before then, you're okay. But that's when it starts affecting you, because you can make money, because if you have claims on there, it does technically affect you.
Yeah.
And by technically affect you, I mean it affects you because it affects your ability to make money.
Yep.
And you don't want that. You really don't want that, because you need money.
Yeah.
You need the money, and the thing is it affects you because the ad revenue will go to some bozo who ain't you, who happens to own the copyright for it. It's why I said obviously you need to be careful when it comes to the Lord of the Rings stuff and all that. Is because it belongs to old men in suits who are trigger happy with the sue button.
Yeah.
I
Because
know, that makes my blood boil to know it's unfathomably low ends, whatever it is, whatever to describe it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you said something about bloody blah, and you're using this likeness or that or this character and that, and it's not actually.
Oh, we're gonna have to copyright strike you.
Yeah, it's like you can't. They're not bad when it comes to fan stuff with Lord of the Rings. They're okay with fan creations and stuff like that.
That's a first.
They're fine with that. They are fine with that, as long as obviously you're crediting that it's from bloody.
Yeah, and you're not making money off of it.
And you're putting all the TMs in there as well, because of all
unlike
the characters
Nintendo.
and places.
Yeah.
They're okay. They're okay with that kind of stuff. The people who own the franchise, because the Tolkien family, they're okay with that. As long as you're not trying to pass it off as canon.
Yeah, I just want to say this: Nintendo would be so much popular if they would let people make fan games.
Oh, they would, but
not even just that.
Oh, they would, but then Nintendo, they can't allow this. They're not making money off it, you see.
It's also more controlling the message and making sure the IP quality remains high. And quality control.
The love of money is the root of all evil.
It's part of the reason why, since I guess after the GameCube days or during the Wii days, quality control had to constrict or carve what certain are allowed.
A lot of it was due to
It's like IP management. It's because of
a lot of it
the
was
Mario
due
RPG.
to part. It was a lot of it, and most of it was due to in part with the rise of emulation.
Yep.
The rise of emulation and the ease of emulation.
Yeah.
It's to do with that. So if you need to blame anyone for anything, you blame ROM makers, ROM hacks, ROM makers, that kind of stuff, because they've ruined it for everybody else, especially with Nintendo. The main other thing is the copyright law in Nintendo where Nintendo comes
in Japan.
In Japan, it's so much
that's
different.
The worst part.
It's so ass backward and so stringent. It's not funny.
It's so bad. That's why it's so bad.
Look, it's great at protecting your IP. It's terrible for allowing freedoms with it, like freedoms of use and that, unless you specifically and explicitly state it. And you've got like things here and there saying so. But there's like no. It's why they're even against randomizers as well.
Yep.
And anything to do with it. It's because I'm a copyright. It's like, yeah, but this isn't Japan. This is the Western world. The Western world is a little bit more lax when it comes to fan creations.
Like it should be.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more lax, but there's still companies that will turn around and say, "Nope, we don't want this. Fuck you. It's not our original vision." And if it's like, okay, well, can you give me a reason why, and not some bullshit pre copy past the response? And if you can give me that and give me a legitimate reason before you decide to
before you shit on my parade.
Yeah, it's like even mods. It's like even with mods, that a lot of companies will turn around and say, "Nope, we don't want you to." But the thing is,
too bad. It's on my hard drive. You can't touch it.
You can't tell me what to do. Oh, you're gonna sue me? Well, guess what? So many other people got to back me up because I fixed your shitty fucking game.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's on the internet. Yeah, you might make me stop distributing it or whatnot, but you can't make everybody else stop it. Haha.
Yeah, think about it.
Once it's online, you're fucked, and it's online, so you were fucked before you even attempted it.
And think about it like this: what you stop one person, so what? Like 20
there's
more
about
people
1 million more
there.
people have got it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and if for every one person you stop, 1,000 more people will put it down. Will put it out there.
Yep. Or they'll just. Well, how the fuck did that hurt me?
What? Yeah.
He just lands on me and it damages me. It's just supposed to push you away. He didn't even attack me. Okay, this guy did, but like the other one is like, bruh. So your fat ass can kill me. Okay, good to know. I bet someone's into that. I had to make that joke. I'm not sorry, children.
It's all good.
It's okay.
Yeah, but unlike Uncle Roger, I ain't apologizing. I don't care, children. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah. Yeah, as you were saying, Azric, about.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. You can make a ROM hack or that. You can cease and desist the original creators, but all you'll do is make more people want it because it becomes that much more desirable because you said no.
Yeah, and
people don't like your company, so they say fuck you, we're doing it anyway.
Yep.
Yep, and also it'll become much more popular and much more.
Exactly. Yep. It's like, look, if you do that, you then start putting intrinsic value on things because they're seen as edgy because they're forbidden. Yeah?
Yep.
Once something's forbidden, people want to do it that much more because, you know, you're telling us no.
You're being a piece of shit.
You're telling us no, and go fuck yourself. We've got to do it anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like the whole war on drugs concept. It's literally that. It's the dumbest thing ever. You were never gonna control. You were never gonna control what people consumed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another dumb one. My government basically made my store move all our stuff around because of a stupid thing where they want to control what people eat because they think there's too much obesity in this country. Well,
of course.
Do you know what the biggest issue is? It's not the people and it's not the retailers. It's the companies who own the manufacturers putting too much crap that people don't need into it, putting too much sugar, trans fat, and all that in there. Why should we have to move everything around and inconvenience our customers when you're the ones who've got your diaper in a twist?
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Come on, we're not the problem here. We're the ones trying to fix the situation. Yet you keep putting arbitrary, stupid restrictions on us and tell us we have to do this, this, and that, and waste our freaking time.
Yeah.
And I mean especially management in my store. You're wasting their time the most because basically, oh, we don't give a fuck, fuck you.
Yep, that's how most people that are
And
up
in my
there
case,
are.
management in my store is actually pretty good, so I don't have a problem with my managers. But I can't say the same thing for a lot of other places. But
Yeah.
look, it's basically like that. It's like the whole concept with emulators and that. It's like, look. It's like, look. Once things start getting a hold of things, like we all over saw Plague and Plague Inc., the world is fucked. Once you've infected everywhere at least once, they're fucked. That is it's basically the exact same concept there with this. Emulation is going to exist. Emulation is always going to exist. If you do not like the fact that emulation exists, how about instead of saying it's such a problem, how about you release it in a format or platform that people can buy it and actually make money off it, and you price it fairly in accordance to what it is, not overpricing fucking things like the Mario 30th anniversary bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
And look, people will buy it and come to you. Like put it on your fucking Virtua Console that we pay the yearly subscription for. More people will buy that thing because they want to play the old games.
Yeah.
But of course, no, we don't want to do that because it's work and effort, and we just want to punish people. It's like, I swear they just exist to punish, to just get uppity with people because they want to get angry for no reason.
I just actually realized that I do not remember when my online membership with Nintendo Switch will end.
Oh, mine's on recurring. I don't care. For me,
I hate that they did that.
For me, it's £20. For me, it's £20 a year. I don't actually care because that's like nothing. That's a piss in a bucket for me.
I mean, yeah, it's.
But I do admit, consoles should not be legally allowed to charge for online services like that when we already pay for fucking internet.
Yeah.
If PC, all right.
Okay, see you, Welpy.
If the PC is free.
Oh,
really?
Welcome back, Welpy. My bad.
But yeah, but with PC being the way it is, should not everything else be forced to be the same way? Because, look, we've always paid for internet. You don't have the right to turn it into a subscription-based fee to use your service. Online gaming is a thing. This is 2023. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mandatory right that we expect from games these days if they are multiplayer.
Yeah, you shouldn't make us have to pay for an online subscription to play with other people.
Look, to keep up your servers and that, I mean, you already make tons of money as it is anyways, so, really, in reality is, yeah, I can't finish this level just yet, because I need to get Bentley.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, €20 per year is not exactly too much.
No, I will admit price-wise for the base, but that's only for the base. It should be everything included for 20.
Oh right, there's also the Nintendo 64 collection, which I really would like to have.
Same,
yeah,
but I'm
same.
not buying it.
But I ain't paying extra money for that shite. Like,
neither.
No. Why? I can't afford. Why? I can't justify affording that. Oh, but it's just £26, £27 a year. Yeah, but guess what? I've still got to pay full price on that, even though I own the one beforehand.
Yeah.
So technically, I'm not paying 27. I'm paying 47 a year for it. Because you're technically having to. Because what they don't say is you actually have to pay for both.
I should have known better than to rely.
You have to pay for both of them.
But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
At least for the first year, you have to pay for both of them, and then when you're on the other one, it changes. So you're still paying for it, regardless.
Magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die, and so will your ever slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
How about take that ridiculous medieval fucking frill around your neck and take it off?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
I actually must say that the most used thing that I have, why I pay for Nintendo Online, is NES and SNES libraries.
Oh no, he hasn't gone. Whatever shall we do? Oh no, he's big and he's scary. Yeah, guess what? I just hamstring him. I win.
Because those collections are just so handy. You can always have so many good old games available.
Ow.
Like Ninja Gaiden. Absolutely wonderful stuff.
Like, I do like the original. Of course you would, because I thought you were going to shoot your laser bullshit. Of course you put it behind him, so I'm not even going to bother, because he's just going to smash it. Like, game, bruh, please.
Yeah, game!
Yeah, I don't know if this game has the whole difficulty increasing, but it's definitely seeming like it, or it's just seeming more so unfair to me. Super flame for like 20 seconds.
Yep.
Ow!
Oh.
Give me health.
Did you die?
No, it's just hot.
Okay.
That was easy. Why is he so easy in this version? Yet the PS1 version, if I was playing this, he'd kick my ass.
Not sure.
What the fuck was that? That was the latest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely nerfed the difficulty for this boss compared to the original.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was a bit disappointed when I did get my ass kicked more, actually, when I played it.
I've come to kick your ass and chew bubblegum.
Hey, Ajeric. How much do I need to pay you in order to have you play Crash 4 100%?
I am not 100% in that game. No, I'm not suffering. Sorry. No.
What game?
You want me to play that and do that and suffer for hours upon hours upon hours? I don't think you can afford it.
Hey, what game are you trying to suggest to 100%?
Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time.
No, do not.
I'm not doing that unless you are able to pay me easily. You'd have to pay me several million. I'm not even joking, and that's not a joke. You cannot afford it.
I don't blame you.
I am, and I'm not just making that up. That would be for me to sue you for mental health damages, physical health damages, destruction of property, time, reimbursement, and a lot of other things. So yeah, nah, fam, that ain't happening.
Yeah, I think I'll just say.
I won't watch this. I just want to watch this real quick.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was.
The Midsummer Festival here at Lotteries Online. It's so wonderful. There's so much great music playing, but I can't sing along to any of them.
Now hold on.
Not
At
even
least
humming,
right now,
apparently.
since this tour is still going.
More, perhaps.
At least.
Yes, thank you.
Smack.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation
Yes.
in the future.
Yeah, sure.
You get knocked out. KO.
KO.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's not Mortal Kombat, so no fatality.
Well,
That was so good.
Well, I can access literally every level in this place.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll be doing the
love
speedway
that.
first, so I don't have to come back and piss around after the bloody. Oh no! Some dickhead got captured. You can't do this shit anymore. Bah, ha, 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 ha. How about no?
Yeah. But yeah, I love that Moneybags gets all that.
Oh, he gets more.
Yes. He deserves more.
Yeah, because
More.
Yeah, because X gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying any more of that song because I don't want to get copyright struck on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's so sensitive, the copyright thing on there. It makes zero sense. It's kind of why I didn't make YouTube videos, because it's like, well, you tell me to make my own shit, I make my own shit, and you still copyright claim it, even if I made my own music. Because the thing is,
What?
no, seriously,
just-
they would, because that little riff sounds very similar to something else and whatnot.
Oh,
it's
no,
like,
because
excuse me, how do you make new shit when basically everything has already been done?
Yeah.
The only thing I can do is lyrics, and you still copyright claim me for lyrics because it sounds too similar to something else. Well, excuse me, there's too many people on this fucking planet, and two, copyright is bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
You need to fix the copyright laws and make it more accessible to people, or how about just get rid of them, period, and make everything Creative Commons?
Yeah.
Well, except for like people's characters and stuff. Those are not Creative Commons.
Yeah.
Like there does need to be some stuff that ain't Creative Commons, but like music and all that, like for
Music
videos
is
and
fucking
that.
music in my book.
Yeah, but then the problem would be with that is then like you can't use that shit to make money, because then that would have to be written in there, because people would get pissy saying, you're making money off my idea, this isn't allowed, where's my cut? And then it'd be like, well, you don't make money off it if you're using it in this case, you can't monetize. But you won't get copyright struck, copywritten, or copy struck.
Yeah.
But the thing is nobody's ever gonna fucking do that, because, oh my god, copyright laws.
Yep.
Fucking stupid.
It is. I will 100% agree with you on that. It is 100% stupid.
So look, I understand there needs to be some arbitrary practice or standard put in place to protect content creators and stuff, but unfortunately, the same things that protect them seem to damage them more against bad faith actors, because bad faith actors seem to be able to do whatever the hell they bloody want.
Yep.
Like with content, like let's say you're trying to stream or you're trying to, you know, do anything on YouTube or Twitch. You're kind of boned if somebody's got a hard on for getting you into trouble.
Yep.
Because you simply have to hope that they themselves, that they are not going to cause you too many issues. But the problem is they probably will end up causing you issues and problems down the line. Because you know what? Go fuck yourself. It's funny. We want a reaction.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They want the reaction out of you because... Oh no, more.
Oh no.
Help!
Got ate by the whale.
Well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, in original, after you get spit out of the whale, you can't get eaten again. In
this
Reignited, you can.
Yep.
In this one, you can.
You'd be eaten over and over and over again by the whale.
Yeah. Yeah, in the Reignited. Original, no. Not even once.
Yeah,
After
unless
being
you know clip or glitch in there.
I will gladly.
Oh my goodness.
Smashy.
Yes, smash.
I got to smash stuff earlier. I smashed ice with a rolling pin.
Yeah.
My mother wanted to put it in a giant water bottle, so we had to break it down. So I had to smash. It went everywhere in the kitchen.
Ah.
It was funny.
Nice.
She took one look at me and then she was like, ice, break, get the ice, and she's like, break it down. I'm like, what do I have for it? I need a hammer, and I was like, rolling pin. Bonk!
Yeah,
Hey,
Rob.
do you know what feels real good?
What?
And no worries, Penguin. Others, this is not actually a joke this time. Getting a hole in one in golf, that's just always feels real good.
It is. Oh, and one. Well.
You're fucking throwing them at me.
Yeah, mini golf today. Got some real stylish hole in ones. Always feels so good.
That's not for good.
Yeah.
Not for the PC version thing.
Yep. It seems like the PC version is ass in comparison.
Yep.
Die, dickweed.
Nah.
We take this like shoulder camera. I'm not sure if I like that in Reignited. It just
Yeah, it's only for Bentley though.
yeah, because they're big. But like, is it even any better than original?
I could care
Not
less.
sure.
It doesn't affect me playing the game, so.
I kind of feel weird like controlling Bentley while playing Reignited. Actually, like,
ow.
Yeah.
We traded.
Well,
But yeah, something we should also do on stream if play is Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, Baldur.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate. I would love to stream it if it was like 6 people all together. Like a party of 6 people who I could get all together whenever to stream it. But the problem with that is that it's getting people with it's getting people who are when they're able to do it and shit like that. That's the problem.
Yeah, of course, the fact that you need to get everybody together at the same time.
Everybody together at the same time, and it causes it's problematic.
Yeah, it will be.
It'd be worth it, but it's hella problematic. That's the main issue with it.
Yep.
It'd be the same with like 7 Days to Die. With that, I at least can stream that by myself and then have other people join in whenever. So that's not too much of an issue.
So you don't need to always plan exactly when.
Always plan when to do it. Just play it when I feel like playing it, and then go from there.
Yeah, another schedule.
So we could do that, but the big issue is if it's like more of a structured game like Baldur's Gate, it's like, well, we kind of need everyone who's in it to play it because we kind of need them because they're gonna want to level up their character and do stuff themselves. They ain't gonna and do combat and do their own decisions themselves. They ain't gonna want someone else to do that for them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always that.
Marp.
And they're gonna want to be around for everything because like, oh, you need someone to pick the lock here. I can do that as a character and so on and so forth. So you know, that's the big issue with it. The big problem, the big issue.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you need to.
It's like when you play Divinity Original Sin or Original Sin 2 with friends, and everyone ain't there. Well, you kind of can't play because you kind of need everyone there.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't take Divinity Original Sin too seriously because it ain't trying to take itself seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're kind of screwed when it comes to that. That's why a lot of content creators don't they do stuff when they can get everyone together, and then they don't do stuff when they can't get everyone together. Like there's one game I'd love to play, with people. It's called Traitors of Salem. I'd it's free.
Traitors of
It's
Salem.
free. It's free. I'd love to play that with
Traitors of Salem.
Traitors of Salem. It's on Steam.
Let me look.
There's another one called Evile, but I don't have Evile. It's yeah. It's basically someone's the murderer. Someone's a murderer who murders people. It's basically like One Night Werewolf and those kind of games. Basically, someone's the murderer and you're trying to figure out who murdered who. But you have abilities where you can fight back as well.
Nice.
Yeah, the survivors have abilities where they can fight back as well. You're not pushing me off the fucking edge.
Nope.
What have we pushed you over?
The limit.
Run! While there's still time! But I'm not going to say who I'm actually after. There's also Deceit, which is a lot of fun as well. Deceit's quite a lot of fun. But that needs people to, I'd need friends to play Deceit.
Yeah.
Deceit's free as well. I would also like to play No More Room in Hell as well with people, which again is also free. Most of the games that I want to play together with people are free because it's free.
Frictionless.
Yeah, yeah, well, it's free. There's also Unfortunate Spacemen. There's also I Am the Monsters. Huh?
Free games is there. How about Alien Swarm Reactive Drop?
Yeah, Alien Swarm. I wouldn't mind streaming that at some point as well. Because I'd be playing them on, because I'd be playing these games on stream, but it'd be mainly just for the streaming. But it'll also be because it's fun. It'd be a bit of fun for us, and then I can have other, because I know other people who'd join in too, as well.
Yeah.
So there's that. I mean, after stream, we can play something like No More Room in Hell or something. I mean, No More Room in Hell is either objective based or just it's kill zombies, and then basically if you get infected, you get infected. But if you get to the next, I'm gonna have to take that hit. Oh fuck me! Stop throwing TNT at me!
Yeah.
Brubeck. Yeah, boy. But yeah, there's a lot of free games that are actually quite quality on Steam. That's mainly what I want to play. Yeah. I already got 50% of the game done. Should I keep going or should I two-part this stream? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Because I've been the thing is, I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours, and about 3-4 hours is about like the usual for a stream. So it's about the time when people are like actually watching it, as opposed to you know doing stuff. So I'm considering it. Like the thing is I could continue, but I've done about half the game, and well, I do half the game this stream and then do half the game the other stream is kind of my logic with it. Just because I'm I'm myself getting a little burnt out, but I'm also thinking about the other people on here as well.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah, so I might. I'll probably say might as well two-part of this one. Alright, so I'll end the stream for now for this one.